2 overall. Only one has played a conference game so far. That's Woodland Hills. A 14-0 Week 3 win against the North Hills Indians is the only conference matchup for either of these two teams so far. Shaler makes its conference debut in the Northeast Conference 2 today. We're on Triple Live High School Sports Network. And we're excited to bring it to you. Should be a good one. Though I don't know what many are expecting from this game. Shaler coming off a thrilling
2. Let me help you with your vision, they losing their sight here. Time to send the world a message they might hear. Like big meals, I'm making it quite clear. I'm chasing my dreams and fighting my nightmares. I'm going real hard, I'm talking words you understand, I'm talking real bars. I'm going everywhere, you know I'm talking real far. Yeah, it's time to raise a toast to this thing to the Lord the most. As I go from coast to coast, I'm talking north side, I'm talking south side, I'm talking east side, I'm talking west side. I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide. Yeah, it's time to let you know how I spit it when I flow. When I go and light a fuse and I set to let it blow. I'm talking worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide. Yeah, time to check my status and the GOAT is what it be. And you know I'm over 30, so my level is a G. And I may be from the hood, but I'm way beyond these streets. And my pockets hate a diet, so they always down to eat. Even though they screaming fame, and it's always spelling me. And I'll never hang it up till my mission is complete. And I'm looking at you haters, I suggest you take a seat. Cause it's all fun and games to a killer show his teeth. This is for them cats that be screaming homies. Claiming that you're real, but we know you're phony. Now I'm chillin' with my sons, they my one and only. Like the Triller brothers, yeah, we screaming lions only. Step into this den, I welcome all who will dare. Never met a David, tell me whom shall I fear? Gotta rep the nation, black and gold is what I wear. If you look to your left, to your right, I'm everywhere. I'm talking worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide. Yeah.
Roxamore Sports here live at George A. Novak Field at the famous Wolverina, where we have a 5A matchup for the Woodland Hills Wolverines against the Shaler Titans in the Northeast Conference, where both teams are 3-2 and one in section play. I'm Sam the Man Timbers, and I'm here with my cohort Craig CT Express, aka Sweet Feet Thomas.
Hey, great to be with you tonight, brother. Great matchup tonight. These two teams come in pretty even. Should be an exciting night for football here. We'll see if Woodland Hills can put something together here, string some victories together in their attempt to restore the roar here at Woodland Hills High School Stadium. And then Shaler is looking forward to trying to assert themselves and get another victory. But we'll see. This will be a big test for both teams tonight. What are you looking forward to tonight, sir?
I'm looking for a great game here at the Wolverina. You know, it's just Friday night lights here in Western Pennsylvania, the WPIL. This is big-time football here, 5A matchup under the lights again. So Woodland Hills has won the toss, and I believe they to receive. So You know, Shaler's about to kick off, and we're going to see. You know, Woodland Hills is a young team as well. Shaler won the toss. I'm sorry.
Woodland Hills won the toss
and deferred.
And Shaler is going to receive. So this will be a big test for Shaler. And then we can we'll see if Shaler is able to withstand this barrage for Woodland Hills. And Woodland Hills is going to come out motivated, and they'll be hitting hard. This will be the toughest game that I believe Shaler will face so far.
Yeah, Woodland Hills is a young team coming out. They got a bunch of young starters playing. They're looking to win now, but the future looks bright here at the Wolverina, you know, with head coach Tim Boston.
Definitely, Sam. They need to keep these guys together. There were some guys up in Michigan that came in that had a 5-5, and these guys will be pretty similar if they can stick together. So we are just about set for kickoff here. We're ready for play, and we'll come back at you with our keys to success right after this kick, and we are underway with a short kick. Taken at about the 12-yard line, and he's taken down inside the 20. Great tackle by Woodland Hills.
That's number 18. You're 6'2", 191 pounds, receives the kick.
So TNT, keys to success here on the Roxamore Sports Network. For Shaler, their key is going to be to control the ball, stop the running game of Woodland Hills, and make big plays on special teams. So far, they didn't do it on that first one.
So the keys for Woodland Hills is to shut down Shaler's offense, make big plays, score big points, and win the turnover battle. That's the keys for Woodland Hills.
So we are set. They are back in shotgun formation, throws the ball over the right side and connects with his receiver. Look like number 3 for Shaler, Joe De Sabato. So first down for that guy. So they come out throwing the ball, and they look good on that first pass.
He was under heavy pressure by number 4, Noah Hutchinson, 5'7", 153 pounds. He comes in on a blitz, on a DB blitz, but the quarterback got it off.
Shaler fakes the ball, shotgun formation, throws the ball over the middle to his tight end, tried to hit number 85. Pass was a little bit high, out of the reach of Brandon London. Big fella there. He looks like a pretty big guy, 6'2", 245, tight end. He's a pretty stout target there.
Yeah, he threw the pass kind of high. It was in double coverage. Number 33 was in there. Justin Purdue was in there too. Was in there for defense. So the ball was kind of high, but he threw it in double coverage.
So Shaler comes out with 2 wide receivers to the right, to the short side of the field, again over the middle to their tight end, and he is carrying people ahead for a gain of about 8 on the play.
Yes, Woodland Hills dialed up the blitz. Guy bursts up over left guard, but gets in, but quarterback gets the ball off. Hits another big one, I believe, another big tight end. Makes it 3rd and short.
3rd down and about 1 yard. So this is the first one of the game, 3rd down. Woodland Hills comes in, they dial up a blitz, and they get the ball out to the tight end once again. Over the middle, ball comes out late, but that's going to be a first down for Shaler.
Shaler's always been known to use their tight ends. They had a big one come out of there that went to Pitt too on a full scholarship, so they use their tight ends a lot. That's a nice pass by Keegan Smataka, the quarterback, a junior, 180 pounds, 6'1" junior. He's throwing the ball pretty well in the mid-range game.
Absolutely. Smataka back, hands the ball off up the middle. Big running room over the right side and ahead for a gain of about 8 yards. Looks like number 33 is Luke Signetti. That's a great name for a young man, Luke Signetti.
Definitely Signetti, because Signetti's name is known. There was a coach, used to coach at IUP named Signetti. I believe there's a coach down Pitt. He's back down at Pitt coaching down there too as well. I wonder if he's any relation.
So that brings up a 2nd down and short for Shaler. Motion from the left side to the right. 2 wide receivers split right. Hits the ball, hits his receiver, and it looks like he's just ahead for the first down. That one could have been picked off by the Wolverines.
He was under heavy pressure by Noah Hutchinson. I love this young man, senior, 5'7", 153 pounds. He was on a quarterback blitz. He's always in the backfield, always around the ball, just coming up a little bit short. But I like the pressure being dialed up by Woodland Hills.
So although they haven't stopped them yet, they've been dialing up a lot of pressure. So we'll see what answers Woodland Hills comes up with here. Shaler is in a shotgun once again. Hands the ball off up the middle. Signetti, and we have Signetti rumbling ahead, but we have Laundry on the field.
Yes, we have Laundry on the carpet.
So it looks like that long run will count. It was a sideline warning against Woodland Hills.
So big number 33, the big fullback, rumbling, stumbling, gives it to him, sets him back deep. He's a sidecar, and they give it to him, and he bursts over right guard, finds some running room, gets first down yardage for the Shaler Titans. They're on a move deep in Woodland Hills territory.
So both of these teams come in. Shaler come in with a great scoring offense and putting up quite a few points in the first few games. So Woodland Hills is going to have to shut them down. Deep throw. It has a receiver over there, but he is hit. Some Tankas hit and taken down under heavy duress.
Simteka throws the ball low, but I like the way the offense is being called by the Shaler Titans, and the head coach over there for the Shaler Titans is Jim Ryan, and he's throwing on first down and on second down, running on third, or throwing on first down and running on second down. I like the mix-up in the play calling for the Titans.
So the Wolverines are going to have to come up with a big defensive play here and watch out for that tight end as they dial up the blitz again. And it looks like we have more Laundry on the field. Hey, I don't see any Tide, but I see a bunch of Laundry.
We have Laundry on the carpet. And so what's going on is Woodland Hills is trying to guesstimate the cadence and burst in, but they're coming up just a little bit early.
So that's a 5-yard penalty on Woodland Hills. Brings up a 2nd down and 5 for Shaler, and they are on the move at the 30-yard line. First drive of the night, Friday night, under the lights here at George A. Novak Field. Craig Thomas along with Sam the Lumberjack Timbers, a.k.a. Fluffy. Once again, the Wolverines got to be more disciplined here. Give up 2 penalties there to give up a first down. That's going to be a first down and 10 at about the 25-yard line. So 2 plays in a row. Simtenka's drawn Woodland Hills offside, so Coach Boster's going to have to get that defense to stand tight and be under control there.
Yeah, that's great. That's great awareness and a wherewithal by the Shaler Titans, because they see they're down under pressure, so they change their cadence up to get them to move offsides, get the first down, 1st and 10.
Shotgun handoff up the middle. Not a lot of room for Signetti there. They bottled him up, and looks like it's going to bring up a 2nd down and 10.
Yes, they tried to get the big fella right over left guard, but it was a host of Woodland Hills in there on the tackle.
So it looks like the Woodland Hills is going to have to watch out for the tight end, as he's been a weapon for the Titans so far, and they are close to red zone territory. So we'll see what defense Coach Boster draws up here as it's 2nd down and 10 yards to go. Simtenka and shotgun, fakes the ball, looks deep, has all day, starts to roll out. Now he's under pressure, throws the ball short out to the flat, and pass is incomplete.
That was great defense by the Woodland Hills Wolverines in the back end. Everybody was covered. He was trying to go down the sideline, but it was great coverage, so tried to roll out, then the pressure came. Receiver came free. You can't watch a receiver all day in the WPIL, but the ball comes up short. That was great defense by the Woodland Hills Wolverines.
So that brings up a 3rd down, a big 3rd down here for the Wolverines to see if they can keep the Titans out of the end zone and keep them off the scoreboard and get the ball back for their freshman crew. The Fab 4, 5, 6, 7 freshmen they got. It's going to be around for the next few years to restore the roar of the Wolverine. Simtenka's back. He's under pressure. He rolls, and he throws the ball out to the flat. Ball is incomplete. Great defense.
That was great pressure by Cruz McMillan, 6'5", 193 senior wide receiver DB coming from the backside. They were looking for the tight end down the middle. He was double covered, so he came off that read and then threw it over here in the flat. But it was great pressure by Cruz where he couldn't get his feet up under him. That makes it 4th and 10, and it looks like the Shaler Titans are going for it.
Looks like they're going to go for it. Cruz McMillan is going to be a great player. He's a young fella. Reminds me of Jason Taylor. Didn't play a lot of football earlier, but we know that Jason Taylor, a famous Woodley High alumni, all-pro, Hall of Famer soon to be. Santanka fakes the ball, throws the ball deep over the middle, has people back, and throws it up, and he goes up and takes it from a host of defenders. Big fella went up high, pointed the ball. Looks like it's going to be a touchdown, Titans.
Listen, he threw the pass to the big tight end, number 85 for Shaler, who went up to get it. That's Brandon London. Went up to get it, and he got it amongst 4 defenders. So he's a tight end saying, when I ain't open, I'm open.
Almost like the famous one that played here, Rob Gronkowski.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Went up and got that over a group of defenders. So here's the kick.
Kick is up, and kick is good. So with 7:56 on the clock here, Shaler draws first blood here, partner. Great drive by Shaler coming out the locker rooms and putting something together. And as we talked about earlier, got to watch out for that tight end. And he showed up big there.
Yes, he showed up big. He looks like he's a main player for the Shaler Titans. You know, he's a go-to guy. And so when you come out on the first drive and come down in a away field and come in for the score, so that's a great drive for Shaler Titans. Now we have to see for Woodland Hills answer if they can answer that drive.
Absolutely. Woodland Hills will come out led by their freshman phenom quarterback, Cam Walter. Cam the Microwave Walter. We'll see if he can come out and heat it up here and get going and get his team going.
Yes, interesting to see what happened here. As it is 7-0 Shaler Titans with 7:56 left in the first quarter as they come out and get pay dirt, drive down the field, and get the first score here at George A. Novak Field at the Wolverine.
So we're just about set for kick. Kick is a squib kick, taken short by the up back. Looks like Brandon Jones, and he runs through some tackles. Or Andre Smith, maybe. Looks like he gets the ball and takes it up over the 40-yard line. Will be great starting field position for the Wolverines.
Andre Smith in there with the good hands, gets the ball, drives over the 40. So this is the first time Woodland Hills touches the ball here tonight in this WPL class matchup, 5A Northeastern. Great night for football. Woodland Hills comes out on the ball.
And we know our great athletes in the Smith and Lateef family from Braddock. We grew up with those young fellas. So Woodland Hills comes out and hands the ball off and trying the right side, but taken down for a loss is number 5, Brandon Jones. Running lateral, we want him to get up in that hole and get north and south. Shaler did a great job stringing that one out.
Shaler stuffed the middle first. Wasn't no movement by the offensive line, so he had to bounce it outside. That's Brandon Jones, great young man, great running back. I used to coach his dad at Midget League at GBA down Braddock. Bounces to the outside, Shaler stretches it out for a loss.
So Cam Walters in a shotgun, has trips to the field. He rolls that way, and he has a little running room, and he takes off and gets up the sideline and gets ahead for a gain of about 10 on the play. Great design, roll out and run. RPO, pick up 10. That brings up a 3rd down and 5, manageable.
That makes it 3rd and short, as 3rd and okay. They were behind the sticks, so now they're in the sticks. So now that's a nice run by Cam Walter.
That brings up 3rd and 7, looks like, partner. So pistol trips to the field, handoff up the middle, a lot of room. Jones is up the sideline, has one to beat, gives him a little move and bounces out of bounds, steps out. Great run up the middle there. Great call by Coach Boston.
That's Brandon Jones bursting over right tackle, bounces to the sideline, finds some running room, gets great yardage. But we have a flag on the carpet.
That's going to hurt the Wolverines. That is a drive stopper. Can be, but sometimes great teams, you learn how to overcome penalties like this. We'll see if the Wolverines can overcome. This is a big one. Going to push it back to a 3rd down and 10. Great job by Brandon Jones. He's looking healthy there as he was out last game. This game he comes back, has a little pep in his step. Took that one over the left side, had a chance to take it to the house. Walter is in the shotgun, hands the ball off over the right side to Jones. He makes a couple people miss. Not sure that 3rd and 10 is going to get you that on that second run. Went to the well, looked like one too many times there.
So Shaler calls the run blitz, bursts in. Before you get the handoff, there's guys in the backfield. Brandon got to make a move real quick, tries to get some running room over the right side, but a host of Shaler defenders makes the tackle. So now Woodland Hills has to punt it away.
So going back to our keys to success, make big plays. Wolverines had a big play, was nullified by the penalty. So first series comes to an end, and it's a punt, short kick. And it looks like the Shaler team runs into each other. Ball takes a fortuitous bounce for the Wolverines inside the 15, down at about the 12-yard line is where Shaler will take over, partner. So we'll see if the Wolverines can slow them down.
I gotta go with my wife, Nate. All right.
So
Shelly's blindish and soap bit. That's it.
So the Woodland Hills Wolverines kicks the ball deep as the Shaler Titans run into each other. So Woodland Hills didn't answer the drive of the Shaler Titans. Shaler Titans deep in their own territory. It looked like Woodland Hills will have to get a stop. We'll see how Shaler Titans come out.
And Woodland Hills is going to have to make a big play here on defense. Maybe try to get the ball back for their offense. Shaler comes out with, once again, handing the ball off to Signetti, and he is dropped for a loss there. Big play there by the defense of Woodland Hills.
And the first one in there on the play was number 52 for the Woodland Hills Wolverines. And that young man is Tyree Young Grimes. And we all know that name, Tyree Young, because he was a mainstay here at Woodland Hills and for the University of Pittsburgh too as well.
So some tanker for Shaler is in the shotgun, fakes the ball, and he's under heavy duress, and he's taken down as Woodland Hills blitz off the edge, and they get home for the sack.
That's number 4, Noah Hutchison, 5'7", 153-pound senior. DB comes off the edge, almost got the safety. Quarterback got out of the end zone.
So they have to look out. Wolverines are going to have to look out for the tight end once again, the screen plays, and the draw plays here as this 3rd down and about 17 or 18 here for the Titans.
Yes, that's a good call. The tight end, the big fella, number 85. We have to look out for. They have to look out for Woodland Hills, the big guy. They come out double tight.
Shotgun formation. He looks, and it looks like a pick and anticipation. Great play by Woodland Hills. Amir Brown, young fella, who's also a basketball player. He's out here anticipating. Did you see him jump that route, partner?
Yes, the young man was a basketball player, as you spoke about, for Woodland Hills. He's only a sophomore, 5'10", 162-pound DB. Comes up, great instincts, gets the interception, sets Woodland Hills up deep in Shaler territory.
So once again, Cam, the microwave Walter, comes out at quarterback. Freshman, pistol formation, hands the ball off to Jones, and he has a couple defenders there, makes a couple people miss. Not a lot of running room in there for Jones.
Now when you're trying to stretch it out from this hash mark, running all the way over to the other side of the field, that gives the defenders time to get up in there, time to make a play. So under heavy duress and tackled by a host of Shaler defenders, that makes a loss on the play.
So that pushes the Wolverines outside of the 10-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and goal at about the 12-yard line. Walter is in shotgun formation. Flanked by Jones. Hands the ball, fakes it up the middle, throws it over the middle. Touchdown, Woodland Hills. Cam Walter.
Quick slant to the receiver. Cam Walter puts it right on him for the touchdown for the Woodland Hills Wolverines.
So we are an extra point away from a tie ball game here at the George A. Novak Field. George Novak, also coach, I'm sure he watches and listens. We love you, Coach, but your Georgia Tech team will be here to play Pitt this weekend. Saturday night down at AccuShore Stadium, Heinz Field.
Yes, and I hear George A. Novak was a great ball player in his own right for high school and in college.
The kick is down, and it's up, and it's good. We have a tie ball game from the Wolverine. Hey, we like to thank Coach Novak as well for what he did here coming into Woodland Hills School District. Put a lot of kids into college. A lot of kids went to the pros under his tutelage. Built a great program here. But we are now in the rebuilding stage to restore the roar at the Wolverine. Next week is homecoming. Come out. Blackout at the Wolverine. All black. Black shirts, blackout, restore the roar. Tune in. If you're out the state, out the country, tune in live on the Roxamore Sports Network. I try to make sure my partner in crime is here next week as well.
So a 4:07 here, still in the first quarter. We all tied up 7-7 as Cam Walter finds Scoop Smith on a quick slant in the end zone for the touchdown for the Wolverines. So the Wolverines answers the bell, ties this thing up, and we're in a barn burner here early at the George A. Novak Field at the famous Wolverine.
Yeah, Scoop is another freshman, one of those fabulous freshmen. So you're looking to build a program here and you're looking for a few guys in a few years, these guys will definitely make it happen. Great catch by Scoop, great route, good separation, an easy reception by the young man. So we'll see if the Wolverines can continue to put pressure on this Shaler offense, and we are just about set for kick. 4:07 left on the clock. Tie ball game, partner. Friday night under the lights. The rain is holding off, so all is well. Kick is off, and it's deep out about the 5-yard line. Up over the right side, he hits the seam and gets up over the 30-yard line. So good starting field position.
So that was number 37, the kicker for Woodland Hills, Jacob Ross. He's only a freshman himself, 6', 163 pounds.
So that looked like for Shaler, it looks like, I'm not sure if that was number 15 or number 16, either Caden Ordner or Hunter Lowry. But great return by the young man, getting that ball up over at about the 30-yard line. So Simtanka comes out, pistol formation, 2 wide receivers to the field, 2 wide receivers to the boundary, hands the ball up the middle, taken down for little or no gain is Signetti on the carry.
In there on the tackle, number 33, Justin Perdue, linebacker, senior, 5'11", 181 pounds, in there quickly.
That brings up a second down and about 8 yards to go. A long 9 or a short 8. Simtanka is back, and he is sacked, taken down hard by the Wolverine.
And I send there on the play, freshman, number 16, Ziggy Moore. He's also Tyree's young son, too, playing like his dad out there as a freshman for the Woodland Hills Wolverines.
The big Ziggy gets home on the backside, tries to rip the ball out, and cause a big sack. So that's going to make it a third down and a country mile here in Turtle Creek for the Titans. Shotgun formation, and he's under pressure again. Gets the screen off, has a couple blockers in front of him, gets up the sideline, stiff arms, and he's out of bounds, but big play, but he looks like he's going to come up short of the first down. Big play, screen play, good call there by the Titans. Good defense by the Wolverines, bringing up a fourth down.
It was a nice play call, too. They disguised it very well. Signetti catches the ball. got some good hands for the big fella, but they come up short, and it looks like they are keeping their offense on the field, but it might be a quick kick by the quarterback.
Yeah, I'm not sure, or maybe try to draw them off sides. See, both of them jumps at the same time, so it looks like I'm not sure who they're going to call that on, but it looks like it's going to be an offense probably. They both look like they went almost simultaneously, so we will see. If it's offsides, if they call it on the Wolverines, it'll be a first down.
We got to be disciplined in that area, Coach. Got to be disciplined, though. I know Cruz is looking to get some action coming off that edge, but we got to be disciplined.
Yeah, but just stay home and watch the ball. I'm sure he's a big fella, 6'5", about 190 pounds, hasn't really worked out, untapped talent. And so looks like the Titans come out with trips to the field. Fourth down, and it's a quick kick, like you said, short, takes a bounce. And the Wolverines are going to get great field position starting at about the 36-yard line.
Yeah, after the first, they tried to draw them off sides, but then the second one, when they lost yardage, I was believing it was going to be a quick kick. So Woodland Hills first and 10.
So we'll see what Coach Bosser draws up here as he has his freshman quarterback at the helm. Tie ball game with 1:53 left to go here in the first quarter. Beautiful, beautiful night here for football. We take a moment and pause for the people in Florida. Our prayers go out to the people, the residents and the families in Florida for the Hurricane Ian that went through there. Looks like we're back. Pass over the right side, screen pass, and up the sideline is number 24, Scoop Smith. Scoop picks that one up and gets ahead for a gain of about 7 or 8 yards on that play.
I like the play call to Scoop Smith, getting him out wide, let him do what he do. He's going to break one of those. Believe me when I tell you, I've known the young man in Midget League all my life. Seen highlights of that young man all through grassroots football, and he's special. The young man is special. That's 24, Scoop Smith.
And fakes the ball up the middle. Walter tries to hit the outside. It looks like a broken play. Looks like he's going to get the ball to about the line of scrimmage, but not a loss on the play. Maybe it looks like a little bit of confusion. Maybe Brandon turned the wrong way or Cam turned the wrong way. Nonetheless, great reaction to play football and not really turn something that could have been a big loss.
So that makes it 3rd and about 2 for the Woodland Hills Wolverines.
So we'll see what the Titans draw up here as they come out in looks like a 3-4 defense. It looks like they send a couple people up the middle, and Jones has the ball. He breaks out and gets ahead, almost takes it to the house. Gains ahead for a gain of about 12 on the play. First down, Woodland Hill.
Brandon Jones bursts over right guard, right tackle, finds some running room, darts up the field, gets to the second level, cuts back inside, finds some running room, gets the first down for the Woodland Hills Wolverines, 1st and 10.
So it looks like once we talked about the Titans are going to have to stop that Woodland Hills running game, hand the ball off on a jet sweep over the left side, up the sideline, and ahead for close to a first down yardage. Woodland Hills looks like they have a whole stable of backs.
That's number 8 on the jet sweep. They call him Sonny McClinton. He's 5'11", 161-pound senior wide receiver. Comes on the jet sweeps, finds some running room on the outside in between the hash and the sideline, bursts up for the first down.
Looks like that'll do it for the first quarter, partner. Great first quarter of play. Woodland Hills is loaded with a stable of athletes. And, you know, they have one up in Philadelphia that used to tote the mail for Woodland Hills pretty good. Who's that young fella, partner?
His name was Miles Sanders. Great young man, come out of the Switchville Flashes Midget League grassroots program. Was putting in work in every camp that he went to. He may have went there as a 4-star, 3-star, 4-star recruit, but every camp he left as a 5-star and also was always the most valuable athlete in that camp. Great young man right there. out Philadelphia. Wish he would have came to the Steelers. Great young man there. Happy for him that he's doing well. That's Miles Sanders, one of the great athletes that come off the George A. Novak Field here at the Wolverina.
Absolutely. We'd like to take a moment and thank one of our sponsors. If you want some great pizza here in Turtle Creek, stop by 912 Penn Avenue. Call 412-646-2560. Stop by and try Shelly's Pie. If you want the best pizza in Turtle Creek, you just got to try Shelly's Pie.
We also want to give a shout out to Roxamore Rocks Landing presents Blindish, headliner One Eye, The Rock, hosted by Izzy Farrell, October 22nd, 2022. $20 at the door. Doors open at 5:30 p.m. Show starts at 7. Rocks Landing, 506 Chartiers Avenue. Mark McKee's Rocks, PA.
Jones takes the handoff from Walter, bounces it to the outside, shows a little burst, stutter step, gets ahead, first down, Woodland Hills.
That's Brandon Jones, special young man right there, too, as well as he bursts out to the left side. Finds some running room, gets the first down yardage, deep in Shaler territory.
So once again, the Wolverine running game is showing benefits. Great play calling by Coach Tim Bosser, mixing it up, getting all of his playmakers in space and getting them the ball. We'll see what he does here. He has two wide receivers to the right, little motion, hands the ball off to Jones up the middle, and he is hit hard, loss of yards on the play.
So he called the jet sweep with the motion and the fake action, and give it to the running back crossing back. Nice little design play, but Shaler wasn't having any of it. As a host of defenders gets Brandon Jones in his own backfield.
So that brings up a second down and about 15 for a loss of 5 on that. So you got trips to the field. Walter rolls out. He looks for a receiver. He keeps the ball, turns it up. He's up the sidelines, and he's ahead for about a gain of about 14 on a play. Great RPO for Cam. He didn't see a receiver. He kept it and took it right up the sideline.
Yes, that's an athletic young man, young freshman quarterback right there. Listen, I got video of that young man dunking as a freshman, dunking the basketball. So that young man got hops. He got agility. He's athletic, and he rolls out. And if he sees some daylight, if he sees some running room, he's going to take it if the defender is covered. I like him. He's a gamer. That's Cam Walter.
Absolutely. Young fella, basketball player, unsportsmanlike. So that's the offsetting unsportsmanlike conduct. So both of their first unsportsmanlike, so that's going to bring up a third down and short for the Wolverines. But Cam Walter is also a basketball player, point guard. So they'll be loaded on the basketball court too this season. And look forward to a great season in basketball as well here on the Roxamore Sports Network.
He's also a great baseball player too as well. He plays multiple sports. That's how when we came up, we played all the sports, if you remember that. Back to live action here.
Absolutely, and his sister is also a great volleyball player and a basketball player as well. So family of great athletes there. Walter hands the ball off to Jones. He bounces it to the right side, and he's ahead. Touchdown, Brandon Jones.
Brandon Jones finds running room over the right side, bursts in, carries the defender into the end zone, finds pay dirt for the Woodland Hills Wolverines. Here in the second quarter with 10:56 left, Woodland Hills 13, Shaler 7.
It's so refreshing to be able to see the Wolverines come out as well with a kicker. We know that was a struggle for a long time, so they're able to come out and set the kicker up and attempt these extra points in a more traditional fashion and not have to go for 2 all the time. The kick is down and it's up, and it's good. So with 10:52 on the clock, the Wolverines take the first lead, 14-0 here at George A. Novak Field.
And that young man we speaking about, the kicker, that's number 37, Jacob Moros. He's only a 9th grader, young man himself. So here live at the George A. Novak Field at the Wolverina, the Woodland Hills come up in a 5A matchup, 14-7. And we have a game here tonight under the lights Friday Night Lights. I'm Sam Timmons with my cohort, Craig the CT Express Thomas, here at the Wolverine.
Yeah, we'd like to take a moment also and thank another one of our sponsors, Pittsburgh premier award-winning minority community website, Soul Pit. For all your local action in the community, get your Soul Pit today.
So back deep for Shaler. It's number 3, Joe DeSabata. And number 16, I believe, is Caden Oregon.
Yeah. And we're set for the kick. The kick is off. It's short. Taken at about the 20-yard line and hit at about the 25. Great defense by the Wolverines.
So Joe DeSabata catches the ball, tries to find running room over the left side, tackled by a host of Woodland Hills defenders in there on the play. 1st and 10, Shaler.
So with 10:41 left on the clock, Shaler Titans try to answer the Wolverines here. And Shaler came out, started good, hitting the tight end. Looks like Wolverines shut that down, but we'll see if Shaler goes back to that. Simtanka out of the gun, under duress. Ball is up and tipped and hit and caught by the receiver. Looks like number 13, TJ Bells. Great reception by the young man. It looked like that pass was tipped. Gets to the head.
Now we have laundry on the field. In there on the tackle was number 26 for the Woodland Hills Wolverines. That was Amir Brown. He's a sophomore, 5'10", 162 pounds.
So with the laundry, while we sort that one out, right now it's a 2nd down and about 7 yards to go. Number 2, unsportsmanlike conduct, and that is
Cruz McMillan.
Mr. McMillan has to control himself. Great effort by the young fella, but you just got to have discipline. Play within the confines of the game, make plays, and you'll be great.
Yes, you got to make plays in between the whistle, not after the whistle.
So that gives the Titans a 1st down out to the 45-yard line. I don't think they need any help moving the ball, partner, as they have a pretty prolific offense in their own right. So Simtanka hands the ball off and hit hard. Great hit by number 11 of the Wolverines. It looks like Austin Wells. Big fella came in and undercut Signetti. A loss of 2 on the play.
That's Austin Wells. He was the starting quarterback early in the season, but it looks like his position is better on defense as he's making plays out here. He made some plays last week too as well. That's Austin Wells, number 11 for the Woodland Hills Wolverines.
That's a 6'1", 187 pounds quarterback and DB under pressure and duress and gets the ball over to Signetti, but he's corralled by the Wolverines for a loss on the play.
That's number 33, Justin Perdue, 5'11", 181-pound linebacker, senior, in there on the play for the stop.
It would still be great to see Austin Wells incorporated a little bit on the offense because the young man has great ability. He could probably contribute on the offense as well. But the Woodland Hills, they are definitely loaded with athletes on both sides of the ball.
Well, I did hear the coaches had told him to always be ready. So there's going to be a time, and he's going to be needed at the quarterback position.
So it looks like we have a stoppage in play. Timeout here from the Wolverine. Craig Thomas along with Sam the Lumberjack Timbers here. Special night tonight, partner. Special, beautiful night here. Friday night under the lights. Thank you for joining me on a special day, which is your Earth Day, your birthday. My partner is 54. So shouts out to you, partner. Happy birthday, and thank you for joining us tonight. It takes a special guy to come to work on his birthday night.
Well, I just thank God for allowing me to wake up, see another day. I always tell him, let me wake up with his tender mercies, and I can handle the rest with the Holy Spirit. So I'm just thankful to be here, thankful to be alive, thankful to be in the land of the living, thankful to be sitting here with you, calling this game at Woodland Hills. And everybody know me, I love football. So this is where I'm at on my birthday, celebrated earlier, but calling the game at the great George A. Novak Field, at the Wolverina with my cohort, Craig Thomas with Roxamore Sports. I love it.
Love it. We love you too, man. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for joining us, and thank your family for allowing you to join us. Your wife, I know she calls you Fluffy. Big fella. We love you, and we appreciate you. Your daughter's out here in the band. So it's a family affair here at the Wolverina. Come on out and support. Watch live some more sports. So it looks like Samtaka rolls out. He throws the ball away. There's nobody there, so that has to be a flag. And we have more laundry on the field.
Yes, hopefully he ain't calling no roughing the passer, but it was, it was intentional grounding. But we'll see the call.
So once again, we are here Friday night under the lights on the Roxamore Sports Network. Great opportunity to see your local sports activities for high school sports here. It looks like an eligible receiver downfield. And it brings up a 4th down for the Titans. And it looks like they bring their traditional kicking team in this time. So the Wolverine defense comes out and stiffens, brings up a 4th down and about 15. They just have to be aware for the fake on this one.
Yeah, it seems like Woodland Hills are they coming with the defensive prowess to dial up pressure every down. It seems like it's starting to work.
Looks like that's going to come back, and it's a big penalty. It looks like number 75 for the Wolverines is going to get called for roughing the kicker, and that is Maywan Rose roughing the kicker, and that's going to be an automatic 1st down.
The young fella comes in. I know he's a big lineman. I know he's excited about coming in here, trying to get the block, but you got to have the wherewithal to understand that you do not hit the kicker. You got to stretch it out with the fingertips, but roughing the kicker nevertheless, and that gives Shaler Titans a 1st down in Woodland Hills territory.
Yeah, big fellas. He is a big fella indeed. 6'6", 297, 11th grader. Great lineman. I say put him in more and give him some people to hit. Big fella, just control yourself. But nonetheless, he's a big fella in his own right. So we'll see if the Wolverines defense can dial up the pressure and stop this drive with 9:13 left on the clock. The Wolverines are ahead 14-7. So it looks like the Titans come out in a pistol formation. 2 wide receivers to the field, hand the ball off up the middle. Signetti, as he's the workhorse, gets ahead for about a 2-yard gain, partner.
So that was Woodland Hills came out in a 4-4. In there on the tackle, that's number 33 for the Woodland Hills Wolverines, Justin Perdue.
So once again, 2nd down and about 8 yards to go with 8:44. This drive was aided by roughing the kicker on the Wolverines, so it was allowed this drive to continue for the Titans. Samtenka, low snap, ball is loose, and he goes and he falls on it. Samtenka falls on the ball back out at about the 37-yard line, so that's going to be a big loss for the Titans.
Yes, missed snap, gets away. Bad snap, gets away. Lose some yardage in there on the pressure on the tackle was number 42, Andre Smith. As they were getting ready to dial up pressure, and he bursts through anyway, it makes the stop.
So the Wolverines can play safe this down here on 3rd down and about 25 and not have any penalties, and they should get off the field. But you know that the Titans are going to try to throw one up and try to get a penalty or try to get this yardage here and to continue their drive. So we'll see what Coach Boster draws up. You have a receiver at the top of the screen, and Samtenka looks, throws a screen over to Signetti. He has a little running room, and he's hit, knocked out of bounds at about the 50-yard line.
And that's number 6, Thomas Drake, 5'10", 178-pound senior, comes up on the tackle. That was a big one. That was rumbling and stumbling, number 33, Signetti.
Also number 42, Andre Smith. So great defense by the Wolverines. That brings up a 4th down and about 14 for the Titans. So once again, it's a beautiful night here at George A. Novak Field, Woodland Hills Wolverines. Craig Thomas and Sam the Lumberjack Timbers on his birthday, bringing you live coverage of Woodland Hills football. Great time here. Woodland Hills restore the roar. Next week, Blackout, the Wolverine. Tune in live on Roxamore Sports, 7 p.m. It'll be Woodland Hills versus Highlands next week for homecoming. So we want to see all the people come out from Swissvale, from Turtle Creek, from Churchill, and all of the Woodland Hills people, and the people from Braddock. Braddock High School used to be Rankin.
Yeah, we have Rankin, we have Braddock, we have Swissvale, Shelfont, Churchill, Turtle Creek, East Pittsburgh. We're asking all those people to come out, Blackout next week for homecoming at the Woodland Hills Wolverines.
So it looks like we have another penalty on the play. False start on the offense is going to back them up 5 yards. But come on out. We want to help encourage these restore the roar here at Wolverine. This has a great, rich tradition of football, as you have had many, many NFL players and many more college players. Just because some people may not have made it to the NFL, a lot of people from this area, the Mon Valley, went to college as a result of going through this program.
And there are a lot of them that are doing good things in the community and in the city of Pittsburgh as well.
Line drive punt is taken by Jones. He has a little wall. He's up the sideline. He has laundry on the field, and it looks like this will be coming back.
Yes, as Brandon Jones tried to string it out all the way across the field and tried to turn it up the right side, but there was a block in the back early. Flag on the carpet.
So we'd like to thank you for tuning in tonight for Roxamore Sports Football Division. A legal block in the back is going to back the Wolverines up. But just a reminder that any reproduction or rebroadcast of this or any Roxamore event is expressly prohibited without the consent of Leon Rockymore or Roxamore Sports Network. So don't rebroadcast it, don't reuse it without his consent.
We also just want to give a shout out to the superintendent of Woodland Hills, Dr. Daniel Castagna, thanking him for coming in and just being the man that he is here for the Woodland Hills Wolverines. Also want to give a shout out to Miss Shelley Mans and Mr. Bertram Greenwich, also the athletic director, Angela Frank, and the head coach, Tim Boston.
Absolutely. Takes a lot to put this on. A lot of people working behind the scenes, doing a lot of work here so these young people can be out here and play. So it's a community. It takes a village, and you all are a part of it. So come out, support, watch, contribute to the success of these young people.
That's Frank Keys, number 25, come out of the Switchfield Braddock Wolverines Midget League. The young man there bursting over the left side, finding running room. Frank Keys, 5'9", 196-pound senior running back linebacker.
Great. He had a great game last week. Good to see that young man out there again this week. Cam Walter in a shotgun formation trips to the field and looks like a little pressure is dialed up. Walter rolls away from it, throws the ball to the edge, look for his receiver, but he was not on the same page as the receiver, but did get the ball away and didn't have to have a loss on that play.
He was looking for his cohort, Scoop Smith, out there trying to make something happen. That's a long pass, rolling out here on the run, throwing it that far across the field. But nevertheless, trying to get it to his main man, Scoop Smith. Ball falls up short. So we have a third and about 7. 6:03 left in the second quarter.
So we are set. Shotgun formation. Cam rolls out to the right, throws the ball underneath, has a receiver. He's ahead. It looks like he's ahead. Keys is ahead for a first down, and he pushes the pile ahead along with the big fellas, and he is ahead. First down, Woodland Hills. So we have a flag on the play. Another big flag on the Wolverines. Holding. Half the distance to the goal. Great play by the Wolverines, a great conversion there on third down. That's going to push them back far, and it's going to be another third down, another big play here for the Wolverines. As the Titans are trying to hold the Wolverines to little or no gain and get this ball back in great field position. So we'll see what Coach Bossert draws up here, as it's going to bring up a third down and 17, deep in their own territory. Walter comes out with trips to the field, pistol formation. Jones behind him, hands the ball off up the middle, gets ahead over the right side for little gain there. That's going to bring up a fourth down. Frankie Keys on the carry with little or no gain on that one. So that brings up a fourth down. The Wolverines come in with their punt team, and we have a stoppage in play as we have a player down on the field. So right now we have a stoppage in play, and we like to thank our sponsor once again. If you are in town or out of town, if you are around the Wolverina, you live on the east side, the Mon Valley, you want a great pizza pie, Yun's gotta try Shelly's Pie. Call them at 412-646-2560 or stop in 912 Penn Avenue in Turtle Creek. The best pizza in the area, Yun's gotta try Shelly's Pie. And also, we'd like to thank another one of our sponsors here, Pittsburgh's premier award-winning minority community website and print magazine, Soul Pit, www.thesoulpit.com. Tune in or get the Soul Pit for all of your local community and activities. Pick up Soul Pit. So it looks like he's off the field under his own volition there. That's going to bring up a fourth down and 14 for the Wolverines. They'll be punting out of their own end zone. So it looks like two players back here for the Titans. They should come up with great field position here and be in position to try to, and a block is tipped, goes off the foot, and it bounces dead at about the 31-yard line. So Woodland Hills was fortunate to get that one away, as that punt was partially blocked and goes out of bounds. And it looks like Simtanka will have great field position as he comes out and tries to cash in here with 4:58 left to go here in the second quarter from the Wolverina. So at the 32-yard line, Simtanka comes out, shotgun formation. Two wide receivers to the field. Signetti flanking him to the right. He moves Signetti behind him, goes to the pistol, hands the ball to Signetti, and he is swallowed by big number 75. Big fella getting in there making a play on the defense. Maywan Rose. And we have an injured player down on the field. So that was a big play by Rose, make up for that play that he had. So we have a stoppage in play, 4:45 on the clock. And we have a stoppage in play, and we like to thank another player down on the field, but great play by DeJuan Rose for the Wolverines. So we like to thank you for joining us here Friday night under the lights here from George A. Novak Field. Big game for Pitt this week, big game for the Steelers as well. Both games will be played one Saturday night, Pitt versus Georgia Tech, George A. Novak's alma mater. And then Sunday, the Steelers will play against the New York Jets and try to right the ship and get Mitch Trubinsky and the offense going for the Steelers and get them moving in the right direction. So second down and 12 under duress is Some tanker, he throws the ball away, but there's nobody out there. I'm not sure who he was throwing it to, but I don't see a flag on the play. The referees are conferring right now, trying to see who he was throwing it to. I don't believe there was one in the area. He called the quarterback outside of the pocket. I'm not sure he was outside of the pocket, but that brings up a 3rd down and 12 for the Titans. Samtanka is in the shotgun with Signetti to his right. 2 wide receivers, and he rolls to the right, pulls up, he's under duress, throws the ball to Signetti, and he's taken down. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And DeJuan Rose, big fella, got to pull up there and not risk getting another penalty. So it looks like we have a stoppage in play, a timeout on the field. Shaler Titans take another timeout. So once again, we have a little bit of time here, and we want to thank and ask you guys to make sure you get out and support Roxamore Sports. Blindish presents Blindish at the Rock Comedy Show. That's going to be headliner. It's going to be One Eye. And that's going to be hosted by Izzy For Real. And that's going to be at October 22nd at 7 a.m. 20 tickets are $20 at the door. Venue is Rocks Landing, 506 Chartiers Avenue, McKees Rocks. Sponsored by Lettuce Eats, featuring Lily M. Annie, and hosted once again by Izzy For Real. Blackish, the Rock Comedy Show. Get your tickets before it's sold out. 4th down, Signetti looks like a quick kick. So the ball rolls all the way down inside the 5-yard line, and it was a quick kick. By number 1, Samtanka, who was at the quarterback position, and it's going to be, ball is going to be called dead inside the 1-yard line. So we'll see what Woodland Hills does here to get out of this hole, as right now the Titans are winning the field position game, keeping the Woodland Hills Wolverines pinned deep in their own territory. So Cam Walter comes across the field, gets ready, comes out the huddle with his crew. And we'll see what the Wolverines do to get out of these tight quarters, deep in their own end zone. Shotgun formation, Walter rolls to the right, and he throws the ball away. It does not have a receiver. Looks like him and his receiver were not on the same page once again. Fortunately, he was not called for intentional grounding and could have been a safety because he was in the end zone there. So 4:11 left on the clock. Cam Walter at quarterback for the Wolverines with a host of weapons, and we'll see if the Wolverines draw up a screen or a draw play here and catch the Titans off guard and get the ball out of the shadows of their goalposts. So once again, I'm Craig Thomas, and you are live on the Roxamore Sports Network. Football division, Friday night, under the lights. Cam is out, shotgun formation, fakes the handoff, looks to his right, throws the ball, picked off, and intercepted. And it looks like it's interception with the ball at the 1-yard line as Shaler jumps the little route there. Looks like number 86 takes the ball in for Shaler. James Sanders with the interception. And Shaler's in business here. Ball at the 1 yard line. First down and goal. So we are at about the 4-minute mark left to go here in the second quarter. Woodland Hills is leading 14-7. Semtenka comes out, shotgun formation. Signetti to his right. 2 wide receivers split wide, hands the ball off to Signetti, tries to get to the left edge, short side of the field, but he's met by a host of Wolverines who drive him back, and he loses about 3 yards on the play. He's going to push the ball back to about the 4-yard line. So Wolverine defense have been up for the task so far, with the exception of the first drive that the Titans come out and drive the ball the length of the field. And the Wolverines since then have pretty much shut down the offense. So we'll see what the Titans draw up here to try to even this game out. So we're at about 3 minutes and 26 seconds left to go. It's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Semtenka comes out. Shotgun formation. Signetti to his right. 2 wide receivers split to his right. Semtenka rolls. He's under pressure. Throws the ball up. Tries to hit his tight end. And the pass is incomplete. Could have been a push off on the tight end there. But pass is incomplete. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down and goal for the Titans. So that brings up 3rd down. So the Wolverines, we'll see if they dial up any pressure here. You got Mr. Rose in the middle there, big fella. I see him down, and the pass is back. Semtenka runs, he throws the ball, and the defender comes up, leaves the receiver wide open, and Semtenka hits the receiver for a touchdown in the corner. So we are just about all even here with 3 minutes and 1 second left on the clock. We're just an extra point away from being all even at the Wolverina. So Friday night under the lights, Shaler Titans versus the Woodland Hills Wolverines. Kick is down and up, and it looks like it's good. It looks like it's going to be an encroachment on the defense. Ball's placed half the distance to the goal on a retry to kick here. So we'll see what Shaler decides, if they decide to go for it or they decide to kick it. It looks like they're going to set up for the extra point again. The Wolverines have to show discipline here and not jump off sides. So we're just about set for the kick again. And it looks like now it's going to be a penalty. False start, as we are doing a cha-cha slide here, back and forth with these penalties here on this extra point. So once again, 3 minutes and 1 second left on the clock. George A. Novak Field, the Woodland Hills Wolverina. Craig Thomas along with Sam, the Lumberjack Timbers. Woodland Hills leads 14-13 with the extra point for the Titans forthcoming. Kick is down and up and through. So with 3:01, we are all square, 14 apiece. So we have get ready for this kickoff here with 3:01 left on the clock. And it looks like the dominance in that opportunity with the field possession and the Titans winning the field position battle at that last couple drives led to them getting that interception and getting that touchdown to tie up the game. So we'll see if Cam Walter, with a little bit of breathing room, will be able to take his team down the field before half, and the Wolverines will get the ball back in the second half. So they could go 2 for here get a touchdown here and drive the length of the field, and then second half come back and try to get another one to stretch it out. But we'll see here. We're just about set, and the kick is off. Squib kick once again, taking by the up back here, down the right sideline. Up the sideline, still running. Has a little convoy there, and he's up the sideline. He may go all the way, and he is down the sideline. One guy to beat, but we do have laundry on the field as they're going to bring it back here. Late flag here. I'm not sure what the call was, but great effort there. It looked like for the Wolverines, that was looks like number 32. That was Gabe Simic. Looked like it was number 32. Great run back. Shook off a couple tacklers, reversed the field, got up the sideline, but it looks like going to be some laundry on the field. Personal foul, receiving team, number 3. 15 yards from the spot of the foul, but the Wolverines will still come out of this smelling good with good field position out at about the 42-yard line. So we're set for play here. 2:43 left on the clock. Woodland Hills has the ball. Great field position. Cam, the microwave, in the pistol formation, hands the ball off to Jones over the right side, and he's ahead for little or no gain there. No gain on the play. Second down for the Wolverines here. It's going to be second down and 10. And Walter goes back to the huddle, gives his guys the instructions from the coach. Wolverines are just about set for play. They come out with trips to the field. We'll see if Coach Bossett draws something up here. And it looks like Shaler comes with a little pressure. Walter Rose to the outside, throws it, hits his receiver, and it doesn't look like he was in bounds. We'll see if the referee marks that or not. Looks like he was out of bounds there. That's going to bring up a third down and 10. So with 1:49 left on the clock, I'm not sure that the Wolverines want to turn this ball back over to Shaler and give them the ball right before half. See if they can pick up a first down here. Wolverines have to hurry here. 1:49 left to go in the second quarter. Tie ball game here. Trips to the field. Once again, Brandon Jones flank Cam Walter. And looks like another bubble pass. Not a good play. It was sniffed out. Looks like big number 74. Big number 74 is Don Battaglia, and he snips it out. Almost big fella, almost picked that one off and was rumbling, bumbling, stumbling to the house for that one. Cam has to be a little careful with that ball and look those guys off and set up that little screen because they were all over that one. So back to punt for Wolverines. Gets the punt off. This is a pretty good punt here. Ball is taken at about the 30-yard line. So it looks like Orga with the fair catch. And it's going to set his team up with 1 minute and 40 seconds left to go on the clock at about the 30-yard line. And we'll see if the Wolverines can dial up some pressure or if the Titans can get ahead for the score here right before half to take the lead. So once again, we are set here for play with 1 minute and 30 seconds left on the clock. It's going to bring up a second down and about 5 as they get ahead for a decent gain on first down. And it looks like under pressure there, and he rolls out. He has a receiver deep, and he pushes off. I'm not sure. Oh, and it looks like the referee calls a penalty on the play. Receiver number 12 was up the sideline. Peyton Plants, and it looks like it could have been both ways there as they were both pushing off on each other, and the referee called that on the defender, as that one could have been called either way. But the pass was long, and that brings up a first down for the Titans at about the 50-yard line. They're at midfield with 1:21 on the clock. So the Wolverines have been helping the Titans here with penalties tonight. So first down and 10. Simtenka, he's under pressure. He rolls to the right. He's being pursued. Penalty is down, and it looks like we got more laundry on the field. So while we sort that out, we like to thank our sponsor once again. If you are in Turtle Creek and you would like a great pizza, Yun's got to try Shelly's Pie. 912 Penn Avenue, Turtle Creek, 412-646-2560. Yun's got to try Shelly's Pie. So once again, we'd like to thank you for joining us Friday night under the lights here. Turtle Creek, PA, the famous Woodland Hills Wolverine. I'm Craig Thomas. We're down here at the George A. Novak Field. That's going to move the Titans back, so that's going to make it a first down and about a country mile. So the Wolverines are going to have to dial up some pressure here. 1:13 on the clock. First half, we'll see if the Wolverines can flip the field. Simtenka looks back. He has a little time. He's under duress. He rolls out to the right and tries to throw the ball away and throws it out of bounds. So great play by the young man. Great play by the Wolverines on the back end, covering up all the receivers. Simtenka didn't have anyone to throw to, and he throws that one out of bounds. So with 1:04 left on the clock, we'll see what the Titans draw up here. And the Wolverines should be content with maybe coming up with a big play here and trying to get more points right before the half. We'll see what Coach Bossert draws up. Wolverines just need to maintain their lanes, play good, disciplined football, no penalties, and try to come up with a big play here to score before the half. So the Titans break the huddle. Simtenka on the shotgun, flanked by his great running mate, Signetti. Throws the ball over to the big tight end. And little screen to the tight end, and he's ahead for maybe a gain of 1. Big Brandon Morgan. Big fella's going to be a good tight end in the next level because he's a big fella to bring down. He's a load. So third down for the Titans. Simtenka looks, throws the ball, has a receiver open, and he pulls up a little short. I thought I saw a little alligator arms come out as he saw the defender bearing down on him, and he decided not to go up for that ball. So that's going to bring up a fourth down for the Wolverines as their defense holds stout, and the Titans will have to punt the ball away. And it's a timeout with 35.8 seconds left on the clock. Brandon Jones is deep, and we'll see what the Wolverines draw up. So once again, we'd like to thank you for joining us on the Roxamore Sports Network football division. Craig Thomas here, along with my cohort, Sam the Lumberjack Timbers, who's down with his daughter. Double duty on his birthday. That's what you call a BMW, a black man working hard. Sam the Lumberjack Timbers. He's doing double duty with his daughter, doing his daddy-daughter stuff, up here helping me with the broadcast on the Roxamore Sports Network, all on his birthday. And we got a surprise for him. We got a surprise thanks to his beautiful sister. Mel showed up and showed strong. And so it'll be a great surprise for him. We'd like to thank him for coming out on his birthday. Kick is off, and the Wolverines come up with the ball at about the 35-yard line with 30.3 seconds left on the clock. And we'll see if Coach Bossert is trying to get more points or he's content with going out with a halftime tie.
I'm gonna go down and see Ashley, and I'll come back. Ice cream is order.
So once again, ball at the 35-yard line. Wolverines come out of the gun, trips to the field. Walter rolls that way, looks, has a receiver ahead and out of bounds. Sonny McClinton, and it looks like Coach Bossert is trying to get ahead for some points. Gain of 9 on the play. That play only took about 5 seconds. So we'll see if the Wolverines utilize the wide side of the field this time as they come out with trips to the field. Walter in the shotgun. Bubble screen looks like, and it's off the hands. Incomplete pass there. Looks like pass was intended for Sonny McClinton as a young fella tried to get ahead of himself, tried to get on his horse a little too soon. Just bring that one in and then make your move. That's going to bring up a 3rd down and short for the Wolverines. Cam Walter comes out, 21 seconds left on the clock. Shotgun formation. He looks deep, has a receiver, but it didn't look like the receiver even looked back. So with 17 seconds left on the clock, I'm not sure that the Wolverines want to punt because the Titans got very close to blocking the punts here, so maybe better going for it here. And it looks like he keeps his offense out there. Maybe a little pooch punt. I'm not sure, but Wolverines come out with trips to the field. Cam Walter, shotgun formation, hands the ball off to Jones up the middle, and he's met and driven back as the Titans are ready for that one. And it looks like the referees calls that the other way, and the Titans come up big with the stop. So with 9.5 seconds left on the clock, the Titans have an opportunity to throw one up and try to get a Hail Mary and try to get some points before the half. Maybe throw the ball up and kick a field goal. So we'll see here. They'll start out at about the 45-yard line. So I'm Craig Thomas, and you are on the Roxamore Sports Network. Friday night under the lights at the Wolverina, George A. Novak Field. So it looks like the referees are having a conference here. The ruling on the field, the runner was short of the line of game. So Shaler comes out. Santanka, the shotgun, flanked by Signetti. Wolverines will have to look out. They have 4 wide receivers here, as it looks like they'll be trying to throw the ball up. Santanka looks to the right, throws the ball, taken down immediately. Timeout, ball at about the 39-yard line with 2.4 seconds left to go on the clock. So we like to ask you to get out, get your tickets. Roxamore and Rock's Landing presents Blind Dish. Headliner, One Eye, hosted by Easy For Real. October 22nd. Doors open at 7 p.m. Doors open at 5:30 p.m. Show starts at 7 p.m. Rock's Landing, 506 Chartiers Avenue, McKees Rocks. Make sure you get your tickets before it's sold out, because you'll see Izzy For Real hosting. So great show, great night of comedy. Get out and enjoy. Get your tickets before it's sold out. We also like to thank another one of our sponsors, Soul Pit, Pittsburgh's premier award-winning minority community website and print magazine. Get your copy. Join the www, the Soul Pit, and it looks like a throw, dump off over the right side, hits the receiver. He runs about 50 yards, taken down, and that'll do it for the first half. A play, all square, 14 apiece. Woodland Hills tied with the Shaler Titans here from George A. Novak Field. I'm Craig Thomas along with Sam Timbers. We'll be back with our halftime show and with more action from the Wolverina in just a few. We'll be right back.
Trouble can find anyone. At Frank Walker Law, we take the time to understand your situation and work tirelessly on your behalf. Hard-hitting representation when you need it the most. A real law firm getting real results.
Hey kid, let me tell you about the Soul Pit, and I want you to let everybody know about it. Soul Pit is what's happening in and around your city. Soul Pit is on the internet and around the globe. Soul Pit is on your block and in your car. Soul Pit is in your ear. It's in your hair. It's everywhere. Soul Pit is the latest news, hottest styles, culture, education, information, and more. It gets you ready for things to come. Hey kid, you know what the Soul Pit really is? It's a little something extra for your soul.
Hi, welcome to Fit for Boxing Club.
Here at Fit for Boxing, you'll find a fast, fun, and effective workout where you can burn up to 1,000 calories. Come try a free class at Fit for Boxing, where beginners are always welcome. It's fun for the whole family, people of all ages. Old or young, it doesn't matter. In addition to our trainer-led workouts, we also offer private lessons, community fundraiser and team building events for local companies and more.
Hi, my name's Mary. I've been a member of Fit for Boxing for a little over a year now. If you need to get a good workout in, come to Fit for Boxing, and Rich and his staff will take care of each and every one of you.
Fit for Boxing Club is located in Hampton Township, just outside of the city of Pittsburgh on William Flynn Highway. Come learn how to box and have fun. Call Fit for Boxing Club at 412-213-3584 or visit our website at www.fitforboxingclub.com.
put a spotlight on some of these kids who could be going places, and we want to be there to help them get to the next level, whether it be Division I, Division II, Division III, NAIA, junior college, wherever they want to go, we want to support them and get them to the top.
We have some pretty successful and high-level bowlers that were able to gain exposure through Roxamore Sports Network. And so for me, the decision was a no-brainer from the standpoint of it elevated the profile of our athletic department, it elevated the profile of our school district, and most importantly, it elevated the profile of our student athletes.
To bring light and a mic to a situation to make a difference. That's what Roxamore has always meant to me.
What surprised me the most about Roxamore is, well, how dedicated it was.
So I'd absolutely recommend Roxamore Sports Network, and why is simply because Roxamore Sports Network is in it for the business of helping kids.
Delivering a sports experience like no other. That makes you say, oh, that's all right. As an old man would once say, that's all right.
CNX is just giving so many opportunities to our youth, right? And a lot of times, that's all someone needs. It's just an opportunity. And if you take it a step further, sometimes it's not just the opportunity that you get, but what you do with the opportunity.
Bad things happen to good people. Accidents, serious injuries, or even death. When they do, families call Frank Walker Law, where we fight to get you the compensation you deserve. Hard-hitting representation when you need it the most. A real law firm getting real results.
My name is Rick Manning. I started boxing when I was a kid, and I competed in the Golden Gloves. I started coaching boxing in probably late 90s. In 2000, we opened this gym, which is the 3rd Avenue Gym. We started, the scholarship was in 2012. How you qualify for it? We set a 3-fight policy, which as long as you're registered for the USA Boxing, you're registered to compete, you're going to school, you're within this family. You're within the boxing family. Donations are made out to the WPAL, Western Pennsylvania Police Athletic League. We're a 501c3 nonprofit, so donations are tax deductible. Contact me on my cell phone, 412-965-0703, or you can reach me by email at manningrdm147@netscape.net.
Hello, I'm Leon Roxamore, founder and CEO of Roxamore Sports, Media, and Ministries. The beginning of Grief from Home Services, it was an epiphany moment for me. I had a relative that recently passed away during this COVID-19 epidemic. I had family members up and down the East Coast, down in Florida, Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina, all the way up. The funeral was here in Pittsburgh. The funeral home wouldn't let no more than 10 people in to view the body. I said, you know what? They're not going to get an opportunity to have closure with my family member, with their family member. And so it began. I began to say, why not take what we have, what we've done with the sports network, and now open up a new department in Roxamore and make a new platform for Grief for Home Services. It's a ministry because it's service, and we are here to serve. We want to help families be able to still attend the funeral. We will go there, stream it for you, and you'll be able to watch it in real time with the loved ones who are there. Sometimes we just don't want to be alone. And we want the families who are grieving for their loved ones to know that they're not alone, that Roxamore is in this with you. I am in this with you. We stand together to help you grieve, to help you have closure, and to help support you through these difficult times until it passes. And this too shall pass, but we will be here ready to serve you, your family, and your friends. May God be with you. May God bless you and keep you during this difficult time.
the direction of Mr. Robert Carr. Assistant directors are Kevin Varga and Terry Zollner. Our drum majors are Ryan Powers and Nadia Benet. Percussion captain is Matthew Roberts. MS captain is Gretchen Van Vincent. Band managers are Bree Boyd and Emily King. We would like to thank all the 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th graders who joined the marching band and images for tonight's band night festivities. We hope you had fun and we can't wait to see you in the band in a few short years. Thank you for your attention this evening. We hope you enjoyed our performance. Pura Vida.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. At this time, we have a silverish Cadillac SRX license plate FLY 7301 in the gravel parking lot. You are blocking another car and it needs to be moved immediately. Again, a silverish Cadillac SRX license plate FLY 7301 in the gravel parking lot. You are blocking another car and it needs to be moved immediately. Thank you.
Woodland Hills High School, Woodland Hills Wolverine. I'm Craig Thomas, and we are live here at the half with the Titans and the Wolverines tied at 14-all. First half was pretty much led by Simtanka, and he drove his crew down on the first drive to get ahead for a 7-0 lead. Then the Wolverines answered with a touchdown from Cam Walter to his trusty receiver, and that tied the game up. And then the Wolverines drew next blood. And then the Titans went down before half and tied the game up. So we are all tied here at halftime. Woodland Hills was led by Cam Walters, 3 for 9 for 28 yards and 1 interception. Brandon Jones was the leading rusher, was 9 carries for 27 yards. And for the Titans, they ended up with 19 yards rushing, and they were 14 for Simtanka was 14 for 25 for 105 yards, 124 total for the Titans. So we've seen some great play in the first half, and as these young people come out in the second half, get ready for a great second half of play here in this 5A East Conference matchup. Woodland Hills versus the Titans here from Shaler. So great matchup, both teams 3-2, and we'll be right back here with the second half action on the Roxamore Sports Network. I'm Craig Thomas. We'll be right back. here for play. Woodland Hills receiving a second half kick over the right side and up the sideline there for a gain on the play. Woodland Hills starts out at about the 40-yard line. Woodland Hills is led by their freshman phenom, Cam, the microwave, Walter. Comes out, and we'll see what the coach draws up, Tim Bossert here, if he decides to take the air out of this one and go to some of his great running backs. He has a stable of backs. So Walter comes out with Jones behind him, pistol formation, 2 wides to the boundary, hands the ball off to Jones up the middle. Not sure that that's going to do it. He's going to have to get the young fella on the edge in space, let him utilize his speed and elusiveness as he broke a couple tackles just to gain 1 yard. So that brings up 2nd down and 9 on the play for the Wolverines as they come out at the ball at the 41-yard line. Shotgun formation for Walter. Looks to the right, throws a bubble screen, has his receiver. Looks like Angelo Reddick. Great young man as well, played basketball also. A pretty sweet game on the field, but he's corralled and slung down for a loss of about 4 in the play. So that brings up 3rd down and 13 for the Wolverines. So a drive that was started out, looked maybe promising with field position, is going the wrong way. So we'll see what Coach Boster draws up here. Not a whole lot you can go to for a 3rd down and 13. Comes out with trips to the field. Walter rolls that way, has the edge. He can take off running, throws the ball deep, and is up into a host of defenders, and the ball is batted down. That could have been picked off by the Titans. Nonetheless, it falls short, and the Wolverines are going to have to punt. So with 10:29 left to go on the clock, the Wolverines come out of the locker room. Offense still in neutral, unable to get any traction here. Short snap, and a punt is up and blocked. Ball will be taken over by the Titans at about the 25-yard line. Once again, the Titans were close. They tipped one earlier in the first half, and this one they get to block it. Short punt, skip back to the punter. Got to get that snap up. Killing all the worms, son. Get the ball up off the ground. And looks like the Titans are in business. And back from double duty is my partner in crime, the Lumberjack. We're going to let him catch his breath for a minute. Great play there by Shaler. Gets the ball complete. Gets the ball to complete to number 12 over there, his receiver, Peyton Plants. And that gets the ball ahead for a 2nd down and about 2 yards to go, partner. So while you're away, Woodland Hills tried to punt the ball on the first drive, and that punt was blocked. And ball's thrown over the outside. Pass complete to Signetti. Big fella out of the backfield is bumbling, rumbling, stumbling up the sidelines. Here for the 1st down. 1st and goal.
So it looked like Shaler is poised to try to punch it in on his drive deep in Woodland Hills territory. Flare pass out of the backfield. Signetti takes it for a few yards. That makes it get 1st down yardage. That makes it 1st and about 5. 1st and goal from the 5 for the Shaler Titans.
So Simtenka back. He's under pressure. Takes off running. And he's hit short at about the 2-yard line. So that's going to bring up 2nd down and goal.
So Keegan Simtanka was under heavy pressure by number 2, Cruz McMillan, but he does a dipsy-do, gets out of the rush, and runs for about 2 yards, for about 3 yards, correction. That makes it 2nd and 2.
2nd down and goal there.
From the 2-yard line.
From the 2-yard line. Simtanka comes out with Signetti to his left. A little boxcar action, little motion. They come in a little tight. Simtanka rolls to his right. He looks, throws the ball up for grabs to his tight end. Great defense there. Broken up. Amir Brown on a great defense. He looked like a great defender there. He got in there and broke that one up.
Yes, because that was thrown to the bigger number 12 for Shaler Titans. Big receiver. His name is Peyton Platts, 6'2", 174-pound junior. But Amir Brown breaks it up. So it's 3rd down for the Shaler Titans. We call this the money down.
So we'll see if the Titans can pay it off or the Wolverines can send them back. No. And the ball is tipped and intercepted by the Wolverines. Money down pays off for the Wolverines.
So that was interception by the Wolverines. The ball was tipped. So that's a nice stop by the defense of Woodland Hills. 1st down for the Woodland Hills going the other way for the tie ball game, 14-14 with 8:41 left in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, that was a great defensive stand by the Wolverines. Tommy Drake getting into the interception and turning the team away. And we'll see what Coach Foster draws up now for the Wolverines if he can get this offense moving.
So Titans come out. Looks like a 3-3-5.
Wolverines come out with 2 backs, hand the ball off up the middle to Jones, and he's ahead for a gain of about 3. So that brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Gain of 3 at Brandon. He's trying to find running room over left guard. Hit quickly by number 44, number 14 for the Shaler Titans.
So once again, Walter comes out in the shotgun, flanked by 2 backs. He has 2 receivers to the field. Crossbuck hands the ball off up the middle and ahead for a gain of about 3 yards on the play. So that's going to bring up a 3rd down and about 4 yards to go.
So that makes it 3rd and about 4 for the Woodland Hills Wolverines.
Shotgun formation, hands the ball off, and he slips down. Looked like he had daylight in front of him. Went to make a cut there and lost his footing. That's going to bring up 4th down, and we know it's been sketchy for the Wolverines in this punting game. This punter needs to learn how to get this ball off a little bit faster, partner.
So that's number 10, Adam Geenum, in there on the tackle, 5'10", 138 DB. Senior makes the quick tackle as the running back stumbles. So the Shaler Titan defense makes a stand. Yes, the punting has been a little bit sketchy here for the Woodland Hills Wolverines, and he's punting out of his own end zone.
We'll see if the snap is good, and he can get the punt off cleanly. Snap is good. Punt is away, real short. It's a lame duck, and it's bouncing backwards, and it goes dead at about the 30-yard line there.
So that's good field position for the Shaler Titans as they are in Woodland Hills territory, plus territory already, starting out at about the 32-yard line, 31-yard line of the Woodland Hills. Listen to see what Shaley would do.
Duck hunting season, partner. Did you see that one? It's getting cold, but I didn't know it was duck hunting season already.
Yeah, so the ball, he didn't get a good kick on it. So, again, Woodland Hills get good territory. I mean, Shaler Titans, correction.
Yeah, so once again, Shaler comes out, and we have a stoppage in play. Look like it's encroachment on the defense. But while we have a chance, we like to tell you, if you are in the Turtle Creek area or you're in the Mon Valley, period, and you want a great pizza pie, you just got to try Shelly's Pie. Stop at 912 Penn Avenue in Turtle Creek or call 412-646-2560 and get your pie today.
Also, we like to tell you about Roxamore and Rock's Landing presents Blindish, headliner One Eye, the rock comedy show hosted by Izzy For Real. October 22nd, 2022. $2 at the door. Doors open at 5:30 p.m.
Looks like under a lot of pressure there is Simtanka, and looks like a Wolverine came up the middle wide open and looked like he come unabated to the quarterback. I believe that was number 55, Lee Anthony Smith for the Wolverines, applying the pressure there. So that brings up a 2nd down and 5 as the Wolverines were flagged for an offsides there.
The Rock Comedy Show is at Rock's Landing, 506 Chartiers Avenue, McKees Rocks, PA, 1513.
So Simtanka, once again, drawing the Wolverines off. They got to hold their spot. And don't forget about the Soul Pit, Pittsburgh's premier award-winning minority community website and magazine. Get your Soul Pit, www.thesoulpit.com.
We have to be more disciplined. Not when I say we, I mean Woodland Hills have to be more disciplined and watch the ball. They got them on a few, but it's critical now, deep in the 3rd quarter with a tie ball game.
Absolutely. Simtanka throws the ball, finds his receiver, and is caught ahead for a gain of about 7 yards on 1st down.
That's Joe Sabino, 5'10", 170-pound junior, catches the ball. That makes it 2nd down and 3 deep in Woodland Hills territory.
So once again, we talked about it earlier. The keys to success for the Wolverines was to shut down the Shaler offense, make big plays, and win the turnover battle. So far, the Wolverines are doing a little of those things, but the ball is out, and it looks like ahead and in for the touchdown is Shaler, putting them ahead 20-14.
So, Sabata, the quarterback, Simtanka, finds Cade Orga for the pass, but he's popped hard, fumbles the ball. It's recovered in the end zone by the Shaler Titans for the score.
Yeah, I wasn't sure that you could fumble it ahead and recover it, but the Wolverines missed a great opportunity to get that and get out of there without allowing any points. And that'll do it. The extra point is down and up and good. 5:41 left to go in the 3rd quarter. The Titans take the lead, partner.
Yes, I'm not sure about the fumble ahead. I believe you can't advance it ahead, but you can't push it ahead either. Not sure how that works. We'll get that in Curry, but nevertheless, they call touchdown for the Shaler Titans. It's 21-14, 5:41 left, deep in the 3rd quarter here at George A. Novak Field with the famous Wolverine.
Yeah, you hear the Shaler Titan faithful are very excited about their team taking the lead here. And once again, the keys for success for Shaler was control the ball, stop the Woodland Hills running game, which looks like they've done, make big plays on special teams. And so far, the Wolverines and the Titans are pretty evenly matched there. But it's a great football game. A little chilly here, but great night for football. Friday night under the lights. And Shaler has been doing this little squib kick the entire time, and we'll see if they employ the same thing. Once again, a squib kick. Bounces a little deeper. It's taken and hit hard at about the 25-yard line is where Cam Walter will come out.
That was Amir Brown catching the kickoff. Tries to come upfield, tackled by host. Shaler Titans, number 28, was the first one near Logan Hilliard.
We have a stoppage in play here, getting ready for Cam Walter as he comes out with 2 wide receivers split to both sides Jones on his right throws the ball out to his left side. Ball is ahead and caught for a gain of about. Sincere Rutherford, he made some big plays last year, ahead for a gain of 5 on a play. So I'd like to send a shout out to my grandmother, 88 years old, recovering at Montefiore Hospital. Nana Rose, we love you. Get well soon. Big Woodland Hills fan. She loves football. So great job there. Up the middle, handoff to Brandon Jones on the right side. A little pass opened it up for Woodland Hills, and they get the ball ahead for a first down.
That's a nice run by Brandon Jones as he bursts over right guard, finding some running room, cuts back, gets first down yardage for the Woodland Hills Wolverines.
Up the right side, throws the ball. Cam Walter looks for a receiver. Looked like he may have had a step on him, but it was slightly out of his range.
I want to talk about that young man, Sincere Rutherford. We did an outreach of Prospecteers, and he was one of the young men up there. And his mom came and talked to me as well, helped her out with the process, trying to get her, to get her son in college. She was like, my son needs some more looks. I asked him, was he related to Rod Rutherford, the great athlete that came out of Peary? And he said, yes, I am, and also a coach at Pitt.
So that's great. Cam Walter comes out in the pistol, hands the ball off to Jones over the right side, up the sideline, in the head. Looks like keeping them legs churning. Young fella, stout, little short guy, but big legs, keeps the line, keeps his legs moving, gets ahead for a Woodland Hills first down. So once again, Woodland Hills is on the move here. They have a little bit of, looks like Cam Walter keeps the ball going over the right side, and he steps out of bounds for a gain of about 3 on that play.
Broken play right there as he turned one way, the back went the other way. And so Cameron does what a quarterback supposed to do, tuck it and run, try to get some positive yards. About a gain about 1. That makes it 2nd and 9 for the Wolverines, just outside the 50-yard line.
So once again, the Wolverines are moving the ball, and we are at 4 minutes and 2 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. The Wolverines are trailing 21-14. Hand the ball over the left side, has a daylight up the sideline and ahead, and it's a late flag coming in. Laundry on the field, and it looks like this is going to be a hold against the Wolverines, nullifying the great run by Brandon Jones.
Brandon Jones running off the field, holding that right arm. A little limp right there. So we have another running back coming in. We have Laundry on the carpet, holding against Woodland Hills.
So that's going to back him up 15 yards there. 10 yards there on that play. And that's going to push the ball back to about the 43-yard line.
So we have a new running back in the offense for the Woodland Hills Wolverines. I believe that might be
Walter rolls to the right, looks deep, has a receiver open, and he gets the ball to him late. Falls incomplete. Looks like he had a guy open early, but couldn't quite get his feet set and get the ball off. So looks like that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 15 with 3 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock here. The Wolverines are going to have to make hay here. They want to get back in this game.
Yes, they have to get some positive yards. Get inside the sticks, leave halfway, make it a short down and distance. But they have to get the first down. I don't know if this is 4-down territory. Game is still early.
So the Wolverines come out in a pistol, trips into the boundary, pistol formation, fakes, reverse, hand off, and he has a little daylight up, looks like scoop, and he drops the ball, picks it back up. He gets on the ball himself, and like he ran about 25, 30 yards, and he gained about 2.
So they go with the end around with Scoot Smith, try to get him out in space, try to make a move, but wasn't protecting the football. Fumbled, get back on it. So it's a gain of 1. That makes it 4th and 14. So Woodland Hills will be punting it away.
And they'll have to scooped up his own fumble, huh? They're going to have to rely on the defense to maybe make a play there for the Wolverines to get them back in this game. But all things being told, they have to get this punt away. And it's been an experiment the entire night. The punt is off, and it's maybe another short kick, and it bounces the wrong way here for the Wolverines. And it takes a Shaler bounce, and it's down at about the 40-yard line.
That's a young man out there punting. He's a 9th grader, freshman, out there punting. Can't get it off. Gets it off, but not getting, probably about a 30-yard punt there. Giving Shaler some good field position as they start this drive late in the third quarter.
So we are in about under 3 minutes left to go here from George A. Novak Field, partner, and the Hawk is out early this year, huh?
Yeah, we are in the fall.
And the ball is thrown to the flat to Signetti, and he's blown up by the Wolverine. Who was that on the tackle? Andre Smith?
That's Thomas Drake in there on the play, the DB.
Thomas Drake, good play by the young man as he allows Signetti to catch that ball and only get it ahead for a gain of 1.
Hat on him.
Oh, yeah. Put a hat on him. Put a Wolverine tattoo on him real quick.
So that's Thomas Drake, number 6.
So back at Simtaka. He has a receiver wide open up the sideline. One man to beat. Looked like a busted coverage there for the Wolverines.
Simtaka finds a nice receiver wide open running down the sideline. That's number 16, Cade Orger. Junior catches it, gets upfield. Now they're in plus territory for Shaler Titans. That was a nice pass by Simtaka.
Yeah, the Wolverines definitely don't want to go down 2 scores. So they're going to have to rely on this defense to make a play here to get them out of trouble.
Woodland Hills was dialing up pressure in the first half. Now that offensive line for Shaler Titans seemed to solidify some things.
Hands the ball off over the right side to Signetti, over the right tackle, and he's ahead for about a 3-yard gain there.
That was number 75, Baywan Rose Jr., 6'6", 297 pounds.
Yeah.
Got his paws on him, held him up.
Yeah, DeJuan Rose has been making a couple plays here on that defensive line. He's a big fella. Big fella. I don't think they can block him. So we'll see if Wolverines draw up any pressure here. Simtaka is in the shotgun. He's been in the shotgun all night. Low snap. He rolls left, and he's under pressure, and he skates through, and he's taken down maybe for a short loss of maybe 1.
In there on the pressure, number 11, Austin Wells, 6'1", 187-pound senior comes through. Austin Wells makes a hit. Then it's cleaned up by a host of other Woodland Hills Wolverines.
Yeah, it looked like Cruz McMillan, too, got in there as well. Put a little pressure on Simtaka. So that's going to bring a 3rd down and 9, and I probably think that the Titans will go for it. 4 downs here, leading by 7 here. We are under 1 minute left to go here in the third quarter, and this may be our last play in the third quarter here. We'll see. Depends on if it's a pass or a run. Tanka is up. 3rd down, 10. He's under pressure, throws the ball up, and gets it ahead to his receiver. Big tight end as he posts up like he's on the basketball court, and that brings up a 4th down and 1, and that'll do it for the third quarter here. Craig Thomas and Sam the Lumberjack Timbers here from Woodland Hills High School, Wolverina, George A. Novak Field. Woodland Hills trailing 21-14 to the Titans.
Number 85, Brandon Logan. It looks like a big-time player for Shaler Titans. The tight end, as you said, he posted up with 2 defenders to his back, made the grab. Another defender comes in for the Woodland Hills Wolverines, but he secures the catch. That gives him 1st down deep in Woodland Hills territory. The play calling looks pretty nice for the Titans right now. The defense has to shore up for the Woodland Hills Wolverines. Craig, what would you like to see out of these teams coming into the fourth quarter here at the George A. Novak Field?
Fourth quarter, I'd like to see Woodland Hills maybe spread it out, get their players the ball in space, not just run the ball up the middle, but allow them to get in space and put some pressure on the defense. They're definitely the Titans are going to have to continue getting their ball to their tight end and getting the ball on the outside to Signetti and try to take the air out of the ball and shorten this game as well and get out of here with a victory. But when we looked at our keys to success, it hung true, and we'll see what happens here going down the stretch. But we'd like to thank another one of our sponsors, Pittsburgh's premier Soul Pit, the minority community website and print magazine, www.thesoulpit.com. Get it today.
So I just got an interesting stat. Shaler has never beaten Woodland Hills. They're 0-11. So right now, in the beginning of the fourth quarter, Shaler's up 21-14. They're trying to get out of here with their first victory against a Woodland Hills team.
Well, definitely, I don't think that Coach Boster is excited about them having even an opportunity. 4th down and 1. Signetti takes the ball over the left side, and he's ahead, runs through a couple tackles, and he's ahead for a first down.
And that's a nice lead block by number 77, Kadar Berry, 6'0", 253-pound. A tackle leads the way for Signetti for the first down yardage.
Don't forget, if you're in the Mon Valley in this area on the east side, or if you're in Turtle Creek and you want a great pizza, you've got to try Shelly's Pie. 912 Penn Avenue, Turtle Creek. Phone number 412-646-2560. If you want a pie, you've got to try Shelly's Pie. I'm a Ninja Turtle partner, and I love pizza, and they got some good pizza.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They got some real good pizza. Last time we was up here, called the game, took some home. I ate pizza that night and ate pizza the next day and ate pizza later on that night too as well. Shelly's Pie. I love Shelly's Pie pizza.
So that's a gain of 5 for the Titans on first down. That brings up a 2nd and 5. Simtenko with Signetti, low snap, throws the ball deep, and it's short, and it might almost intercept it in the end zone by the Wolverines. Simtenko throws a short pass. Matthew Johnson looked like he broke it up, partner, but he should have intercepted that one.
Yeah, those type of plays, you need to reel them in. Those are those changes, the momentum. And Shaler Titans are deep in Woodland Hills territory, 3rd and 5. You got to make those, partner.
Yeah, absolutely. That could come back to haunt you if they go in for a score here. You know, you're going to be kicking yourself all week about that one. So that brings up a 3rd down, and once again, offsides is Cruz once again. The Cruz missile is out of control.
There was a couple others with him, too, as well, offsides. The D tackle down in there at number 80 or is that 60, I believe. Can't see the number. He was offsides, too. You got to be disciplined. Now that gives him a first down.
Partner, I believe that's at least 3 first downs they've gotten tonight on offside penalties. At least 3.
And that's good coaching by the Shaler Titans. But also we got to be disciplined. That is the Woodland Hills Wolverines on the defensive side of the ball.
So that brings up a first down for the Titans. Simtenko in the shotgun has trips to the field, and he looks to the right, throws the ball to Signetti, and it's broken up big.
And that's broken up by number 16, Ziggy Moore, right there on the play. I used to coach that young man last year at Switchfoot Braddock Wolverines. Big impact player, only a freshman out there playing DN. You know, he come from good stock. You know, Rontez Miles is his uncle. Tyree Young is his dad. Vondre Griffith is his uncle. They all were studs who came here through Woodland Hills. Just to talk about that a little bit, they did an article about some high school teams got pro coaches, but Woodland Hills had the most pro coaches on their staff in Stevie Briston, Lafayette Pitts, Chris Edmonds, and there's one more young man that coached too that was in the pros for the Woodland Hills Wolverines.
So it looks like Simtenko rolls to his left, and now he's under pressure. He rolls right and throws the ball away. Did not have a receiver over there, but absolutely. So Woodland Hills is definitely putting players in the pros, and the players are coming back to coach. So remember, next week, blackout here at the Wolverina. Get your shirt, come out, restore the roar at the Wolverina. Partner, I remember the first year here, we played Gateway, 13,000 standing room only. That was a great time. It was great motivation for us as players. We want to provide that for these young people as well.
Yeah, it was a great atmosphere, great game, big-time game. And you was dotting the I at tailback for that game. Craig, to CT Express Thomas, a.k.a. Sweet Feet, was dotting the I wearing the number 1. I remember that game, and you was running behind big Maurice Price, Big Mo with the tackle.
Yeah.
He was a mover on that offensive line. Great atmosphere, great game. I believe Curtis Bray was in that game, was a big-time All-American linebacker, parade All-American.
Absolutely.
And I heard a lot about him in that game, too, as well. Some guys played in that game, played tight end, and they said Curtis Bray gave it to him.
Yeah.
One time.
Hey,
he was a young tight end at that time.
Yeah, he was playing defensive end, linebacker. He gave it to me. I went back to the huddle and talked to the line and the offense. I said, listen, guys, somebody better block this guy, all right? Because he came off the edge, and I was looking up, trying to figure out, was I in the Wolverina or whether I was in Scott Highfield? And I told him, I said, y'all better block him. But fortunately, we had some big horses up front, Steve Pocran. We had a bunch of big fellas up front that paved the way, and they did a great job, and we was able to get out of here with a victory. But those were exciting times here at the Wolverina. So let's get back to that. Let's get back to that sense of community. Let's encourage these young people to play sports. Play sports and put the guns down and have fun.
So back to live action here. We have a stoppage in play, and Shaler is third and goal from about the 19th. So we have a timeout. Shaler on the field.
So we want to also talk about today, since it's the fourth quarter with 9:50, today is National Chewing Gum Day. And partner, I see you got your chewing gum. You participating in that, huh?
Got my chewing gum as I'm on the mic. You know what I mean? Ain't trying to offend nobody while I'm out here calling the game.
Also, National Mud Pack Day, and Arsenal, it is National Orange Shirt Day. We didn't participate in that, but the one we all can participate in is National Love People Day. So love people close and far, seniors and young, reach out, love people, and we love you from the Roxamore Sports Network.
So back to live action. We have third down, Shaler Titans. We have a whistle on the play again. Seems like they can't get this one off.
Setting the clock for 9:51. They need that 1 second on the clock.
So here in the fourth quarter,
90
Titans 21.
Hey, looks like we're going to be playing extended here, partner. 95 minutes. 95 minutes on the clock. It's going to be a long one tonight.
Fourth quarter. So we have some clock problems. We got it right now, 9:51.
So it looks like Simtaka's back to pass. He's under pressure. He rolls out. He looks for a receiver and throws it away. So that's going to bring up a fourth down, and it looks like they're sending out the kicking team as they'll be attempting to add to their lead here and have a 10-point lead with 9:43 left on the game clock in the fourth quarter.
Heavy pressure. Ziggy, Moore, and Cruz coming on, both ends coming in, collapsing on the quarterback. He gives a dipsy-do. He gets out of the way. So now they're going to kick.
So we're going to give them their proper. His kick, snap is down, is low, and it's no good. And the Wolverine defense holds.
Yes, that could be big right there for the Woodland Hills Wolverines that he didn't make it. That gives them some time, 9:36, to go for a drive, which is a lifetime in high school football. Gives them some time to get down and try to tie it up.
So we want to give the young fellas some love. That was your guy, Big Ziggy Moore, Big Z, and also Cruise Missile on a good play. Good job there, young fellas. Good job. Play disciplined football and play with your hair on fire and be successful. So Wolverines come out with the ball at about the 20-yard line, 9:36 left on the clock. Walter is in the pistol, hands the ball off over the right side, and he breaks free up the sideline. It's Jones, and he runs through a tackle, and he runs through a couple tackles, and he lowers a head and lowers a boom and goes out of bounds at midfield.
I believe he put the boom on number 6 for Shaler, but the young man made the tackle, but not before Brandon Jones bursts over the left side, finds some running room, puts a move on a guy, breaks a tackle, gets to Woodland Hills at the 50-yard line, and they're on the move.
So freshman phenom Cam, the microwave Walter, comes out in the pistol, hands the ball off over the left side again, and ahead for a gain of about 4 yards. Frankie Keys on the carry, 4 yards, so that keeps him ahead of the sticks on first down.
Frank Keys like to get that tough yardage in between the tackles.
So it looks like Walter keeps the ball. He's in trouble, makes a couple of people miss, and he goes down. But back to the heydays at Woodland Hills, partner. When we came up, you know, we all played together from 6 years old all the way up. So when we got to high school, you know, there was so many guys from 3 high schools that had played, started at their other high school, rich in talent, rich in tradition. These kids know what it is to win, and they're playing winning football tonight. They just got to hold it all together and get down here and get some points and try to tie this one up.
What they got to get together is this quarterback running back exchange, because that's like the 3rd time they went the wrong way and they're missing each other. It was supposed to be a handoff for that. Cam just had to run, and then it was heavy pressure.
So that brings up 3rd down and 11. Cam takes the ball, hands the ball off. The Keys up the middle, and he gets ahead for a gain of about 5. So no doubt that looks like Coach Bosser is going to go for it here on 4th down and 6 with 7:35 left on the clock. So once again, we are at the Wolverina. Craig Thomas along with my cohort, Sam the Lumberjack Timbers. 4th down in the 4th quarter with 7:19 on the clock. Come out and shotgun, trips to the field. Walter looks to the right, throws the ball deep. He has a receiver wide open, and he's up the sideline, and he's taken down. Great pass and great completion by Cam Walter as he showed it off his arm on that one.
Cam Walter, freshman sensation, gets the snap, shoots out, hit number 10, Adam Geenum, 12, and he's a senior, 5'10", 138-pound receiver, catches the ball in stride, gets tackled down inside the 5-yard line, I believe at the 2, 1st and 10, 1st and goal from the 2 for the Woodland Hills Wolverines.
So we'll see if the Wolverines can punch it in here, pay it off, and tie this one up. Walter in a pistol, hands the ball off up the middle, breaks a tackle. Key breaks a tackle and gets ahead inside of the 1, about the 1-foot-yard line. So maybe Cam Walter, maybe he can go under center and take that little quarterback sneak and get it in there for the touchdown. The shotgun here on the end is a little bit sketchy there, because if you miss a block, you can lose some yards.
Yeah, I see Brandon Jones on the sidelines running. I believe he's tweaked a little bit. See, he's running, trying to make moves. That's why Frank Keys is in right now. But Frank Keys, I believe, can get in there because he runs some tough yards.
Or you can boot Walter out on the edge, let him fake one up the middle and do a little boot.
Got 4 downs to make it happen.
Yep, 6 minutes left to go on the clock. Here, under center, like we said, sneaks it in, and he's in. Looks like he's in. Touchdown. Hey, great call there, Coach.
Touchdown. That was a great call by you, Coach. You called the quarterback sneak. Cam Walter punches it in for the Woodland Hills Wolverines. It's 20-21, 5:51 left in the 4th quarter.
So once again, this all-important extra point. Wolverines are fortunate here. They have a great kicker now, great opportunity to make these extra points. Where in the past, they had to go for 2 on every one, which cost them a couple games. So it's great to see them down here with the kicker and the extra point attempt to tie it. Snap is down, it's up, and the kick is good. We're all square. 21-21 here 5:51 on the clock. Don't go nowhere. Don't go to the refrigerator. Don't get nothing. Watch the Roxamore Sports Network with me and my partner here, Sam the Lumberjack Timbers.
That's the young man, the kicker, number 37, Jacob Ross, 9th grader, 6'0", 163 pounds, freshman. He comes from the soccer team. He's being coached well by Reverend Doc Soccer, Chris Conti. And so, remember, he made the winning goal last week for the soccer team. So he's kicking the ball pretty well. So they got 4 years to have that young man to be the kicker and get polished up on this punting as well.
Absolutely. So, partner, it's the last day of Hispanic Heritage Month. I'd like to send a shout out to my wife, Giselle, and my new baby daughter, Paola, in Colombia. We love you, and Daddy will be home after football season. I love you, and great, happy Heritage, Hispanic Heritage Month.
So we have it all tied up here, 21-21 in the fourth quarter with 5:51 left. Woodland Hills is about to kick the ball off to the Shaler Titans. They're trying to get a win here. They're 0-11 against the Woodland Hills Wolverines.
So Cam Walter says he doesn't want them to. He wants them to go 0-12 as they drove down and scored there. Once again, the kick is taken at about the 10-yard line, and it eludes a couple defenders and gets pushed out at about the 15-yard line. Is where Simtaka will take over with his trusty teammates.
He looked like he was doing a little bit too much dancing out there. Got to get upfield, north and south, trying to make some things happen.
So once again, we are at about 5:46 left on the clock. From the Wolverina, George A. Novak Field, I'm Craig Thomas, along with my co-host, Sam, the Lumberjack Timbers. Don't go anywhere. We have a tie ball game here, and we'll see who can make the plays down the stretch to pull out this victory. And it's 5A East matchup here on the Roxamore Sports Network. So we have a stoppage in play here. Looks like they want to get the chains all set, and we're set. Simtanka comes out, shotgun formation, looks to the field, throws the ball just off the hands of his receiver. That is number 3. Looks like Carson, Joe DeSabato. So
Yeah, that's a long pass from the right hash coming all the way over to the left side of the field. But he showed some wherewithal to get it out there. Receiver had to stretch out. You see big number 85 coming in. Now the big tight end. That's Brandon London Jr. He's their go-to big-time receiver, possession guy for the Shaler Titans. We'll see what they call up.
maybe put the cruise missile on him, because he needs somebody with a little height to take up on that big fella, because we know he's going to try to post up as they have him split out. And Satanka looks deep. He's under a little pressure. He throws the ball down the field, and we have Laundry on the field. Looks like it's going to be a hold against the Titans.
So we have Laundry on the carpet. We'll see what they call. Number one coming in.
So it looks like they're going backwards here, partner. I don't know, but 5:34 left on the clock. Either the Wolverines can make a big play, or it looks like the Titans are going to try to make a play here. Satanka with the move, the fake and go, and it looks like, I'm not sure about a penalty on that one.
That was Sonny McClinton on the DB trying to watch. The receiver coming out. Got called for holding. Pass interference.
I don't know about that one, partner. That looked like the offensive player might have initiated that one.
I'm not sure. As I watch the play, I know the DB got to turn his head back to the play with a hand on him. But we're so glad that it's not a spot foul. like in the pros. You know what I mean? In high school, it's a 15-yarder, so it's still 1st and 10 for the
second down and 9
for the Shaler Titans in their own territory.
So they don't get an automatic first down off of that play. So the Wolverines can come out with a big stop. We'll see if Sonny McClinton can come out and make up for that big mishap. The Wolverines come out in the defense. Shotgun formation for Simtenka. He looks left again. He's under duress, and he's being chased. And he rolls back, and he's looking, and he throws the ball away. And it looks like that'll bring up 3rd down for the Titans.
It was great defense by the Woodland Hills Wolverines. Everybody was covered. He rolls out, trying to find somebody, doing his progression. Rolls out to the left. Now that's half the field. Incomplete pass. It brings in 3rd down for the Shaler Titans. This is the money down if you're on defense for the Woodland Hills Wolverines.
So the Wolverines just need to play disciplined football here. Don't jump off sides, and don't get called for a penalty here. As you know that they've gotten the first down on 3 or 4 times there. Simtenka looks, and he looks for a receiver. He's under duress, and he throws the ball down. And I don't know that he had a receiver there. And he was definitely in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. He wasn't outside the pocket. I didn't see a receiver there. It looked like it was intentional grounding. But we don't see no laundry on the field.
Oh, it's one now.
Down.
It's one now. They just dropped one late.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I didn't see the laundry on the field. Our cohort just corrected me. Lost it down, 4th down.
Yeah.
Woodland Hills need to bring the pressure right now.
Yeah, but we don't need Woodland Hills definitely does not need to get a penalty and rough the kicker. Let them get the ball away, and you should come out of this with great field position, drive the ball down, go ahead for the score. Watch the offsides, and don't rough the kicker. So they'll get the ball inside of the 40-yard line. It'll be up to Cam, the microwave Walter, and his crew.
So the ball was shanked, so Woodland Hills get great position in plus territory, it looks like. 1st and 10, Woodland Hills Wolverines.
So once again, Wolverines come out, hand the ball off up the middle, get ahead. Frankie Keys goes ahead. Frankie Keys is ahead for a gain of 2 on the play. So the Wolverines, with under 5 minutes left on the clock, are driving to try to take this lead and shut the Titans out. It'll be 12 in a row if the Wolverines can punch it in. Hand the ball off up the middle. Brandon Jones is back in the game. Look like he got a little pep in his step there too, partner.
Yeah, I'm glad the young man's able to, get the treatment he needed to get back in the game.
Definitely didn't have the issue that Dolphins had with Cam. With Tua Tagovailoa. We love that guy, and we'll be praying for him as well. As hopefully he'll recover for the Dolphins. But Cam is back, hands the ball off up the middle. Jones goes ahead for no gain on the play. You might want to see Cam put that one in and take it out, maybe do a boot or something, get around the edge, because it looks like they're ready for that one.
Yeah, it was a stout defense by the Shaler Titans. That defensive line was all there for that one. So interesting to see what he'll call. This is 4 down territory right here.
So that brings up a 4th down there.
I don't know if we got a tight end or anything, but I know high school is always curl to flat. So maybe we can get something like that.
Yeah, but you come out with shotgun and trips to the field, and it looks like we call a timeout. Coach Boster calls a timeout before the snap. So once again, we like to thank one of our sponsors, Shelley's Pie, 912 Penn Avenue in Turtle Creek, 412-646-2645. 888-255-60. If you love pizza, you's got to try Shirley's Pie.
Roxamore and Rock's Landing presents Blindish headliner One Eye, the rock comedy show hosted by Izzy For Real. October 22nd, 2022. $2 out the door. Doors open at 5:30 p.m. Show starts at 7. Rock's Landing, 506 Chartiers Avenue, McKees, Rocks, PA. Sponsored by Lettuce Eats, featuring M. Lillian and Dre Jinka.
Also, Soul Pit, minority community website and print magazine. Soul Pit. Get your Soul Pit today. www.thesoulpit.com. We're set for play. Cam Walter with the fourth down. He rolls out to the right, and he looks for a receiver. He's in trouble. He cuts back across the field, and he looks downfield further, and he's pushed out of bounds there. You're going to see him throw that ball up and give his receivers a chance to make a play, but that's going to be a turnover on downs.
Yeah, that's a nice stop by the Shaler defense as they come with pressure. Cam Walter trying to do it with his feet, trying to find open receivers, but under heavy pressure, couldn't find nobody. Ended up just running out of bounds. And we'd like to see him at least throw it up because it's just like a punt late in this territory, trying to get it to a receiver, trying to make something happen. But Shaler gets the ball with 3:11 left deep in the fourth quarter.
Once again, we got Sister Mel up here in the booth with us, up here with her brother, and wishing him a happy birthday. Thank you for joining us today, brother. Happy birthday to you. We love you. Happy 50 birthday. 50's the new 20, right? 50's the new 30. Almost a big 6 there. Almost took that one back to the house for the Wolverines. All right,
that
brother,
was
make a
great
wish.
defense by number 33 for the Woodland Hills Wolverines. The DB in there breaking it up. This is the money down for the Woodland Hills Wolverines here at George A. Novak Field as they just sung happy birthday, Roxamore Sports. My sister surprised me up here with a cake in the booth. Also my cohort Craig Thomas asking me earlier, do I have any cake? Come to find out, my sister in the booth. I'm like, what you doing up here in the booth? So I want to thank Roxamore Sports for allowing that to happen as I make a wish.
Woo-hoo. Oh, good job. So Simtanka is back under heavy duress. Lose the rush. He gets up the sideline, and the referees are definitely involved in this one, partner. They dropping laundry all over the field.
Yes, we got laundry on the carpet on that play as Simtanka was under heavy pressure, Woodland Hills Wolverines.
Holding, so that's going to push him back. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. That's going to replay a third down, so that's going to make a third down and long. But the Wolverines have to be disciplined on this play. They cannot create a penalty that gives the Titans a first down. No offsides penalties, no roughing the passer, no personal fouls. Play good defense and get the ball back and try to punch it in for a score. 2 minutes and 14 seconds left on the clock here.
So the clock is running it down. It's third down at about 20. 21 all, 2:04 left in the fourth quarter.
So don't leave your seat. Stay the best seat in the house in front of your TV on the Roxamore Sport. Now, Simtanka is in trouble. He gets out of trouble. He scrambles, gets ahead for a gain of about 9. That's going to bring up a fourth down and about 11 there for the Titans.
Simtanka comes out of the backfield, comes over the left side, trying to find some running room, put a move, but he's wrestled down by number 42, Andre Smith, way short of the line of game. That makes it fourth down and 11.
So the Wolverines have to be disciplined here, not jump off sides, and you know they'll try to get you to jump off sides there, and they do the little quick kick, and it's short, and it bounces sideways, hits at about the 35, rolls dead at about the 30-yard line, where the Wolverines will take over with 1 minute and 6 seconds left on the clock.
We have a barn burner here, 21 all, 106 left in the fourth quarter. Woodland Hills gets the ball just outside the 30-yard line.
So it's two ways to look at this, partner. You can go for a touchdown, or you can play conservative and play for overtime. But either way, you don't want to make a big mistake deep in your own territory and give them the ball back. So we'll see what Coach Boster draws up. Trips to the field. Walters in the shotgun formation, and he rolls to the right. He's being pursued. He throws the ball, gets it to his receiver, and it's out of bounds. And it'll be a penalty on number 5, moving the ball ahead. Nathan Razzo, it looks like he's going to be called for a penalty. And it's going to move. Yeah.
That was a nice catch by Sincere Rutherford. Cam rolls out, hits him on the sidelines for the late hit. That's going to move the ball up a little bit more for the Woodland Hills Wolverines.
So 59.5 seconds left on the clock, partner. And we'll see. .5 seconds left on the clock. 21-21. Here from the Wolverina, it's a barn burner. Don't leave your seat. It may be cold outside, but it's burning hot here. Cam Walter in shotgun, trips to the field. Looked like he had single coverage down low. He rolls out. He throws the ball, has a receiver up and out of bounds at about the 38-yard line. First down.
So it's 54 seconds left, which is a lifetime high school football if you got your timeouts. So we're in plus territory for the Woodland Hills Wolverines. Nice pass by Cam Walter.
Absolutely. Young man could definitely throw on the run. And he did a good job there rolling out and gets the pass ahead. They flip the trips to the field over here. Walters dropped back, throws the ball deep. He has a receiver and almost comes up with the grab in the end zone. Great defense there. That brings up a 2nd down and 10. So you'd like to see them hit something in the middle, intermediate pass, get the ball down and get it inside of close to field goal range. That way they have an opportunity to at least get a field goal if they want one. So Woodland Hills Cam is out, rolling out. He throws the ball, has a receiver open, but he overthrows him. That's going to bring up a 3rd down and 10 for the Wolverines with 43.6 seconds left on the clock.
Receiver wide open. He got to hit that one, Cam, dude, as he rolls out to his right.
So this is a big play here, partner. This could be the game either way. Cam Walter could make a play here. I'm not sure what they're doing here. 3rd down. Walter's in shotgun, and he's back under duress. Picked off, and the ball goes up the sideline as a defensive back squatted on a route. That was 4th down, and the ball was going to be turned over as well. Maybe try to get him on a stop and go on that, because you know they jumping the route at the sticks.
That was a nice play by the DB for Shaler. Jumps the route, stops the drive, 1st and 10.
And that means it's going to be Shaler ball 1st and 10 on about the 37-yard line with 37.9 seconds left on the clock. We'll see if Shaler takes any chances here, and the Wolverines get an opportunity. Maybe they can get a pick back, pick 6. They've been close a couple times, and it looks like Simtaka is under pressure. He rolls out. He looks for a receiver, throws it down the sideline, and it's complete, out of bounds. Great job by Simtaka to keep his eyes up the field and throw that ball and get it complete ahead.
He was under heavy pressure, gets out of it, comes out to the left side, finds a receiver all alone on the sidelines, catches the ball, and has the wherewithal to step out of bounds just outside the 45. With 29.9 seconds left, 21 all, deep in the fourth quarter.
But once again, Simtaka comes out, shotgun formation, two receivers split to the top of the field, fakes the ball to Signetti, drops back, he rolls out to the left, he's holding the ball long, and he just throws this one away. So 22 seconds left on the clock. And we'll see how this one goes, partner. We may be headed for overtime. So great cake. I thank our sis, Mel, for bringing that cake up here, surprising you. Happy birthday, partner. It ain't a birthday unless you got birthday cake.
Yeah, I come up in the booth after doing the band parent thing and pushing the equipment on the field. I see my sister sitting up here. I said, what you doing up here? But she goes on to tell me, she texts Craig because she was a little cold. He told her, come on up here.
Yeah, Mel's not a good, she can't tell stories very well. I'll put it that way. She's not a good storyteller. Oh, my goodness. The push-off. That's a push-off there and a touchdown by the receiver. That was a blatant push-off. I'm not sure how they didn't call that one, partner.
Yeah, it looked like it was a push-off by the receiver, but no flag on the field. Simtaka was under heavy pressure by number 75. The Woodland Hills managed to get the ball off, throws it up, he goes up and gets it. 14.2 seconds left, 27-21 in the fourth quarter.
That'll do it. With 14.2 left in the game, Woodland Hills are trailing 28-21. But one thing about it, partner, you got 14 seconds left. Just takes one big run back, and it could be an even ball game. So you got to have the mentality that you never give up until the last second is off the clock. So anything's still possible here. Highly unlikely, bad call, missed call by the referee. They've been calling everything all night long, but he missed that push-off.
So here at the George A. Novak Field, at the Wolverine, home of the Braves, Shaler goes up on a long pass. Looked like it was a push-off by the receiver, offensive interference, but play wasn't called. He catches the ball, goes in for the touchdown. 14.2 seconds left. Shaler's going to kick it off. Anything can happen. But if it doesn't happen, it looks like Shaler will get out of here with their first win against the Woodland Hills Wolverines.
So once again, partner, that was a big play there down the left sideline. Looked like the receiver definitely pushed off, but there was not a call made there. And I don't know, probably should have just let that one go out of bounds. Stop the clock, move the ball ahead. You'd have got the ball at the 45-yard line, I believe. So Cam Walter comes out with about 13 seconds left to go on the clock, looking for a Hail Mary miracle to get the Wolverines back in the game here. Ball at the 25-yard line. Shaler calls his final timeout as they try to get their defense set. Once again, thanks again to our sponsor. If you are in the Turtle Creek area, Mon Valley, McKeesport, North Versailles, Churchill, Braddock, Swissvale. If you want good pie, Yun's got to try Shelly Pie. 412-646-2560 or stop by 912 Penn Avenue in Turtle Creek. Yun's got to try Shelly's Pie.
Roxamore Rock's Landing presents Blindest, Headliner One Eye, the rock comedy show hosted by Izzy Farrell, October 22nd, 2022. $2 at the door. Doors open at 5:30. Show starts at 7 p.m. Rock's Landing, 506 Chartiers Avenue, McKees Rocks, PA. Sponsored by Lettuce Eats, featuring M. Lillian and Dre Jenkins.
So we're just about set here. Wolverines come out in the shotgun formation, trips to the field. Cam Walter rolls out, and he throws the ball up the field, hook and lateral, and he's up the sideline. Scoop has a chance, and it's good. Wolverines have a chance. And they just tapped the ball, and it comes out, and that'll do it. As the Wolverines try to hook and lateral, looked like they had a little room up the sideline, but the runner stops. And it looks like that'll do it there. So exciting finish for the Wolverines, and the Titans will get out of here with a victory, partner.
So the Titans get out of here at the George A. Novak Field. Wolverina with their first win against Woodland Hills Wolverines ever. They were 0-11, so now they leave 1-11. Tried to hook and lateral, gave it to Scoop Smith, tried to get him out. He throws it back across field. Looked like he should have hit the sideline. Like he was slowing up a little bit. Well, he could have pitched it back, or threw it back, but he chose not to. Not sure if he did or not. It was a scrum over there, but nevertheless, it falls short. 28-21 here. Shaler Titans get the victory in the Northeast 5A division. This is their first section game. They get out here with a section win.
So that'll put the Wolverines at a 1-1 for their section games as they take the loss. And once again, we'd like to thank you for joining us on the Roxamore Sports Network football division. Woodland Hills comes out. Great effort by the young people. Tough call down the stretch, partner. No call, push off apparently by the receiver. The ref's been calling interference, pass interference all night, but at that time decided to hold their flag in their pocket. Didn't throw any laundry on the field, and as a result, Shaler gets out of here with the victory. Great job by Simtanka, and as he would have to probably be the player of the game. Is there anybody else you'd like to give it to besides Simtanka?
I would say runner-up is number 85, the tight end, Brandon London. He had a big game, made some crucial plays, crucial times to keep the sticks going for the Shaler Titans too as well. He would be the runner-up. But again, Simtanka, number one, as you spoke about, the MVP of the game, especially for the Shaler Titans, as they get out of here with the win against the Woodland Hills Wolverines.
So once again, we'd like to thank another one of our sponsors, Soul Pit, minority community website and print magazine. Go to the www.thesoulpit.com today and get it, The Soul Pit. And also, don't forget, guys, if you're in Turtle Creek, you want a good pizza, you a Ninja Turtle like myself, and you like good pizza pie, Yun's got to try Shelly's Pie. 412-646-2560, 912 Penn Avenue, Turtle Creek. And we'd like to thank Shelly's Pie for providing us with excellent pizza for tonight on my partner's birthday. Happy birthday. Again, partner, thank you for coming out on your birthday. I hope you have a great rest of the day. And hopefully we'll see you here next week at 7 o'clock for Homecoming Blackout.
Yeah, definitely blackout for homecoming here at Woodland Hills Wolverines as the Highlanders come in to try to get a win here at the great George A. Novak Field, home of the brave, Woodland Hills Wolverina. And just want to give a shout out to my daughter, Ashley Blythe Timbers, who's on the homecoming court for homecoming next week too as well. Looking forward to it. Blackout, as my card said. Where are you, Black? Let's restore the roar. Let's bring the pride back here at Woodland Hills Wolverines.
You want to maybe?
So we like to give a shout out to one more of our sponsors, Roxamore and Rox Landing presents Blindish headliner. One Eye, the young man is very funny. Seen him up the barbershop the other day in Rankin. Was cracking some jokes up there doing his thing. Very known, One Eye. The Rock Comedy Show hosted by Izzy For Real. He's a funny young man too, as well. October 22nd, 2022. $20 at the door. Doors open at 5:30 p.m. Show starts at 7 p.m. Rox Landing, 506 Chartiers Avenue, the Keys, Rox, PA. Sponsored by Lettuce Eats, featuring M. Lillian and Drake Zinkai. I know he want me to say it's for $2. I had to correct that, it's for $20. I know Leon listening like, what?
So you got Izzy For Real and One Eye. Is Izzy For Real and One Eye, are they related to Left Eye? I don't know. But, hey, make sure you get out. It's a good night out for some jokes, some laughs. Get your tickets online if you want. But make sure you get them. See Izzy For Real before it's sold out. So we'd like to thank you for joining us here on the Roxamore Sports Network, where Woodland Hills falls 21-28 to the Titans of Shaler here at the Wolverine. A great night of football. The guys fought good. They put up a valiant fight, but came up just a little bit short here. So they'll look forward to getting out here next week again to defend their home turf. Again, it'll be blackout homecoming. Come out or join in on the Roxamore Sports Network. You're not in town, the best seat in house, nationwide, worldwide. You can watch it as far as Columbia. All over the world, you can watch Roxamore Sports Network. So if you can, get on and watch it, or come on out and support the young people.
Also for the Roxamore and Rox Landing presents Blindish headliner Left Eye, the Rock Comedy Show hosted by Izzy For Real, October 22nd, 2022. $20 at the door. Doors open at 5:30. Show starts at 7 p.m. at Rox Landing, 506 Chartiers Avenue, the Keys, Rox, PA. You can get your tickets also by calling 412-378-8271, or you can get them online at roxamoresports.com.
So that's it. Woodland Hills falls to 3-3. The Titans go to 4-2, and that'll do it for tonight. I'm Craig Thomas, along with my co-host Sam the Lumberjack Timbers. Good night. Don't forget, no reproduction or use of this broadcast or any of Roxamore Sports broadcasts is strictly prohibited without the express written consent of Leon Rockymore at Roxamore Sports Network. Good night. Stay warm. We love you, and have a great week.